was all about, well, gay bathhouses and everybody. It's all about round the clock sex. It's all, come on, man.
She got a
great ass.
BuzzFeed, how gay are you?
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Well, we know BuzzFeed is pretty
up.
gay, but they're gone now. So
this is gonna be great.
How gay are you?
Okay, guys, all right. Here are the rules. None of us can answer. These are Dermy answers only.
Okay.
We have. All right.
Choose a color: red, blue, pink, yellow. What the fucking green?
Lilac.
Lilac's a flower, not a color.
It is a color.
No,
it's
it's
like
a version of purple.
Oh my gosh.
It's a flower.
Maybe he's not that gay.
Maybe he's not that gay.
It's a fucking version of a purple, dude.
No. Hold on.
It's kind of weird that they just did that one, though.
Hold on. He might still be gay, but he might just be very, very, very retarded.
Oh, that's definite. Oh,
yeah, both can be true.
Yeah.
But it is
a few moments later.
This quiz does not represent me at all. Jesus fucking.
Yeah.
All that one.
Step right around.
Seriously?
Step right around. You don't have anything on you that will poke me, stick me, or stab me, do you?
Maybe a penis.
Okay. I would prefer not to get poked, sticked, or stabbed by that.
Sometimes I wonder if you really are gay, because sometimes I think the only reason that you like dick so much is because you haven't been able to look down and see your own.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, it's the gay cowboy that eats pudding.
How you doing, Hummel? Adam? Adam?
He's not gonna reply to that.
I mean, he looks gay. He has those golden sunglasses on, or those red sunglasses on. So that's our night already. How's everybody doing? You know, well, welcome to Ballbusters, where obviously I'm going to get shit on. My topics will get made fun of.
Yes.
Things like that are going to happen. But we also got some stuff to pimp tonight as well. So that's going to be fun.
Yes.
But,
see, that's actually something good.
Yes, we got something good to do. So get your wallets out. But before we get into all of that, let's start with Brokeback Mountain down there. Vet's talking to Adam. How you doing?
Tired as shit. Didn't think I was going to even be on here. And then 5 minutes before 10 o'clock, I'm like, fuck it. I'll show up.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Dude, it's been a bad fucking week, man. I ain't gonna fucking lie. It's like I didn't even do my own show on Thursday. It's been a bad fucking week. I did want to come on here though. I want to show you some love. I want to show Brahma Bull and Dre. Good seeing you guys again, man. I had to come on here and say hi. I wasn't gonna say dude, it's been rough, dude. But I'm doing my best. I'm dragging my ass, but hey, I'm here. Cheers.
Okay, I can accept that. I'm a little sick and under the weather, so I can accept that. But Cloud, how you doing, friend?
I'm all right. Just trying to survive.
Survive with that Sasquatch?
Will you shut the fuck up with that?
Dude, it's not funny anymore.
It's funny to me. He beats things until they're bloody pulp.
I mean, here's the thing. You need to lay off the Sasquatch thing because now he's not going to tell us anything else ever that we can even make fun of on later. So you have to let it go so that he feels secure. And then he'll tell us another embarrassing story that we can make fun of later. But if you keep doing the Sasquatch thing, he's not going to tell us another funny story that he shouldn't tell us.
Good point. That's a very good
Making
point.
fun of someone with a disability is retarded.
Why do I love these clips so much? I don't know. But
I like it. You got a soundboard now. I'm very impressed.
Not me, that's CJ.
Oh,
Mine
that's
comes
CJ.
in tomorrow.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, Jeremy, you still suck.
I'm
He's
getting a
too retarded
whole
for that.
upgrade and everything like that tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun.
He's getting a bigger dildo.
That's right.
He's been training. He's going to the bigger stall at the truck stop next week.
He's also been doing some sounding.
Oh God! Why did you have to do that to me, Cloud? Why? That is a terrifying thought process. The one hole
I don't know what that is. I don't
not
want to know what that is.
The one hole that definitely does not need to get explored is the man's pee hole. That is the one hole that doesn't need to get explored.
Oh God!
Well, I do have to thank Norm Macdonald for the best threat of all times. Like, how about I shove this swizzle stick in your pee hole?
No.
Hey,
yeah.
How about I just shove this swizzle stick in your pee hole?
No.
So I got a story that I will reciprocate from a friend of mine when we spent some time in Czech Republic doing training out there with the Czech troops. And one day we got a day trip. Some of the Czech Republic troops took us on a trip to Prague. And our group was fucking cool as shit and took us to a whorehouse. Well, in said whorehouse, one of my troop friends, his condom broke, screwing this the hooker, and he ran to the bathroom and stuck a fucking cotton swab up his pee hole, thinking that was going to eliminate or remove any
Were you that poor soldier?
It was not me.
No. He was only there to hand out the anti-gay pamphlets. That's why he was there.
Yeah,
it was not me. But for the love of God, yeah, we told that story for a long time, and this is 20 years later. I'm still fucking telling this story.
Listen, Gal, I know there's some weird fetishes out there. We already went through in our own private chat about the 50-foot tall one that I don't freaking understand at all.
He doesn't like big women, and I don't mean fat.
You'll understand it when they race swap Galactus. Or not race swap, gender swap.
Race swap. Race swap like from purple to red.
Well, let's talk
Gender
to race swap. Let's introduce race swap to Galactus. Dre, how you doing?
Is he the new Galactus?
I am. I'm race swap Galactus.
At least you know the lore. It'd be fine then.
But yeah, this has been really cool. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate being here with all you great people and semi-savages. This has been a great day for me. It's been a beautiful day. As Jeremy had mentioned earlier, I officially launched my Indiegogo campaign today for Trouble, the Rhythm Within, my graphic novel. When Jeremy said he wanted to have me on to prostitute myself without question, I was not going to hesitate. So I am very, very happy to be here today and to be here to introduce this to you guys and the new audience and all the great stuff. Like this has been a labor of love for many years, and bringing it to a new audience in a graphic novel form has been a labor of love. And this is the crown jewel in my crown for many years. So I'm very, very happy and thankful that you're having me here, Dermy. I appreciate you.
You're welcome, and we are gonna be pimping this out all through the night. We'll even watch the trailer later on. I did just drop the links to the Indiegogo in the chats in both Rumble and YouTube, so please, guys, go check it out. It's also in the description down below. So yes, help out our good boy here, Dre. Get this labor of love.
You just call him a boy.
I was gonna say
racist
Dermy made a
much?
racism
God damn it,
again.
Dermy.
Damn.
We're not even 20 minutes in, and your racism is already shown.
I should put shoe polish all over your face at the same time, you fucking racist. God.
My goodness.
I mean, can I?
You get the
Dre,
color
can
in
I?
here, and you couldn't even help yourself.
I'll gladly go put on the shoe polish, the red lips, and go get me some watermelon as well.
Dre, you are gonna grace our presence here on Vets Talking tomorrow night as well.
Tomorrow
Are
at
you
10
not?
o'clock, right?
Absolutely, hell yeah. Well, 10 o'clock Eastern, yes. Skinamax Saturday. We'll love to have you on, buddy.
Definitely will be there.
Hell yeah,
Won't
dude.
be as much racism there.
Much less racism. We do not disrespect the blacks as much as we do over here with Dermy.
Yeah. Just wait till Dermy starts throwing con balls at the screen.
Oh, you haven't even seen what I say to the Mexican individuals, but we say the special guest for last, so we're gonna hop over to CJP. How you doing, buddy?
That's right. I always put the black man in the back.
We just did, Dre.
I'm sorry, good help. I'm sorry, Dre. Please continue.
Speaking of racism, CJP.
Should I bounce out? I don't know if I'm just too
No,
fucked up or what.
don't worry. These are Dermy transitions. They're shit anyway. Don't worry.
This is true. This is very true.
You know how dark Dermy's humor is?
Almost as dark as Dre's skin.
It picks
That's
cotton.
dark.
Oh.
That's pretty
I'm
dark.
sorry, I had to.
No, I'm doing
feel
good. I just released the Castlevania soundtrack on my channel, and it's been doing some pretty good numbers. So that was a lot of fun to make. The OG Castlevania, not the new stuff. So, you know.
And you did that in the GoldenEye format, right?
Mm-hmm. So it's not just the old 4-channel NES sound. It's a little bit more expanded and full. Unlike Dermy's head.
No, my head's filled
plenty
right
expanded.
now. Yeah, it's also filled with Rachel Zegler.
Yeah, but it's
Oh my
also filled with
No.
smooth,
Jesus.
though, you know.
Very smooth brand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of smooth brains, how you doing, Adam? The Renaissance Third, Adam.
Fuck you. Just fuck you. I mean, thank you.
Yeah, he gets that for both of our intros.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to send that to me with my stream.
It's been a week. YouTube's been kicking my ass really badly. Algorithm is not happy with me. But tomorrow.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I mean, I have my views are tanked horribly this week, even worse than they have been past couple months. But it's all right. Tomorrow's on day. And Dermy, are you a fan of wrestling?
I was at one point, but
well then I'm sure this was the type of wrestling you really enjoyed.
Okay.
I mean, this will probably help you out. You probably like this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I mean, Dermy, is that would that be your
Dermy's
first
channel just got axed. You really should take that off the screen. Oh, never mind. YouTube will be fine with it. They do dick or dildo. This will be fine with them.
That's
I
your
am actually
finishing move,
removing
isn't
that
it?
from screen. I didn't realize what the fuck was going on there.
They're bashing butt.
It's called the double decker.
Dude, I'm still so I still can't believe. Okay, so over on Vets Talking, we're still trying to make arguments for Jesse the Common Nerd, who got his channel completely axed. It is terminated because someone eating a fucking banana. But they allow dick or dildo where a dude is literally getting fucked in the ass. And not only is it allowed on fucking YouTube, but it is child friendly.
Yep.
But a dude eats a fucking banana and Jesse's channel is fucking gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dre,
Fuck you. Fuck you,
so-
YouTube. Go to everyone go to fucking Rumble. Please, for the love of God, everyone go to Rumble.
I do have the Rumble on as well, by the way. But yes, Dre.
Love
so
you,
Jesse
Rumblers.
the Common Nerd, buddy of ours. I was actually trying to get you on his show before his channel got nuked. He ended up having a clip of a guy who eats a banana on his show regularly get put in at the end, and they made it. I don't know. Did they add the dick sucking sound to it, or I don't think
I
they
have
did.
no idea.
I don't know, but he
I
used it
haven't
for like 6 weeks before anything finally
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, he put
So
used it
like
a lot.
it was
for-
one time.
Let me
It
just
was
make
like
sure I understand. So simulated fellatio is not okay.
Right. But actual
butt
anal
sex
sex is A-okay.
I'm
there's
also
a
allowed
chance
on
that it's a dildo instead of a dick.
So, YouTube, you
Good
don't get
chance.
just to fuck you. You get sparkle fuck you.
Oh, sparkle fuck you. Yes.
That's my favorite fuck of you.
I approve of this. Wait,
That feels like a better fuck of
No,
you.
that's wrong.
They should get the redneck fuck yous.
Here's something else. 2 words: naked yoga.
Naked yoga. Well, naked yoga is fun to watch, but also speaking of naked yoga, Devil made me do it. How you doing?
That is the weirdest fucking transition.
I know.
Listen, he sent me some pictures by accident. I never told him, so.
The joke was a dud.
Yeah, Devil Made Me Do It. Now like 3 on the Twitter, and check out Beelzebub.
Sorry. I had a
and
film for
Beelzebub.
Ryan laughing at you every time you make your introduction.
Yeah,
He's not
they
here.
all do.
It was a nice thumbnail tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. And
Devil, you do fantastic thumbnail work. I mean, just look at this stuff.
Dude, holy
Cover is
shit.
tremendous.
That's fantastic.
Like I said
Look
earlier,
like
I've never seen
Ramrod from
myself as a
He-Man.
Who am
Mortal
I?
Kombat character. Tremendous.
your base before I did the program was Johnny Cage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what I was
So he's
thinking.
the
That's
one that
fucking
got butt
sweet.
broken.
Oh, dude.
No, that is
Why?
lore.
Why?
Is lore.
Why do you gotta make everything gay?
That is actually lore that came from Devil's channel. That is true. That
No,
during
that
our
is
Mortal
what
Kombat-
Dermy said.
During our
and then-
Mortal Kombat thing. Everybody agreed on the Mortal Kombat ranking that yes, Johnny Cage probably got butt broke by Sonya.
That's my fault. I'm the one that said it.
Dermy has this crazy idea that he writes lore. He just sits there and he just comes up with shit in his head, and we're supposed to go along with it.
You know who else makes everything gay? Everyone on the left. Every motherfucking woke fucktard in the fucking left makes everything gay. Dermy, are you actually? Yeah, yes.
He's controlled opposition.
Put a lady in there, and make her gay. Yeah, are you controlled opposition, Dermy? Are you actually a fucking control? Are you a fucking fed? I think you're the real glow here, aren't you? You've been the real glow here the entire time. Look,
always
he
wearing
has
sunglasses.
nothing to say. He has no response. You know why? Because he can't say it. Because
I've been compromised.
he has to
Please
admit.
move
He
in,
has to
move
say
in,
it.
move in.
He has to say it if he's a fed. That's all
Blowy,
bullshit.
he's a blowy.
I was gonna say, do you think he's getting past the like obstacle course and like the health conditioning and stuff? Like
Nowadays, sure.
As much as I
No, I take the ladies' health exams. Oh, it's always
The
lowered and
gynecological ones?
everything. Yeah, it gets very weird.
Or something.
No, this is Dermy's health exam right here. This is what he has to go through.
What? Oh,
Wait,
God.
was there no follow up?
Oh no.
Okay. How are these
Jeremy
getting
will eat
made?
bugs and he will love it.
Who's making these?
I don't
Everybody.
know.
There's a program.
Yeah.
I know.
George Floyd one had me dying.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
one of the
Ken-
best ones.
Kenzo made a truck stop queen, which was
Yeah, that one
me
was
and
awesome.
Jigsaw.
Kenzo put that up today. That was great.
That was good.
that one.
And now it's time to introduce our special guest, our man of honor, our great dude here, man who's more fancy than all of us. Brahma Bull, how you doing?
Oh, it's obviously not the black man.
Pretty good.
But yeah,
doing pretty good.
Sorry,
This has been a busy week. It's I've got my 8 to 5, and then this is my 10th show. And after this, I still get to watch a movie with Matt and Little Chad and Slender. So yeah, it's been a long week, a lot of shows, and it'll be a long night. But glad to be here.
Do you have your house
hanging
at
with
like
you
50
boys.
degrees when you're wrapped up in all those fucking layers?
Well, I'm in the garage, so yeah, I'm in Colorado in the garage right now. It's like 20 degrees, so I've got a space heater on plus this.
Oh, nice.
It's
Okay.
the summer when it's an issue. This jacket, it's a little bit heavy for the summer. I just sweat my balls off the whole time.
I did 2 streams last week when I was wearing my full Rip Wheeler from Yellowstone outfit. So I had my fucking my vest and my jacket and everything, and I was sweating fucking balls in here. I had to turn the fucking AC like way the fuck up, even though like it's at 55 degrees outside.
I mean,
Mad. Why are you in the chat?
Eating
Fuck off.
pudding is a tough job. I understand that.
I mean, it's very hard for Biden. I mean, he struggles eating pudding all the time.
Could go for some pudding.
Makes pudding in his pants.
Every time he meets a queen or a pope.
Oh,
I'm more stuck on, we're making all these pudding jokes and everything. Yeah, I hear Cloud go like, I could go for some pudding.
Hold on, wait. That reminded me of a joke that a friend of mine made when, all the things with Bill Cosby came out. She posted a photo of him and she said, I love pudding. Putting my dick where it don't belong.
Jesus.
Say what you will about Bill Clinton, he still didn't apologize to Monica Lewinsky. So I'm not going to apologize.
Monica Lewinsky had to apologize to him. That's the correct answer there.
Oh,
He gave
it's
her
like
a
the old
keepsake
joke.
with the
You know
dress.
that Bill Clinton played saxophone, but most people don't know he actually played a second instrument.
Skin
It's
flute.
harmonica.
Listen, he had to get his rocks off somehow. His wife's Hillary Clinton. That explains it all. But I saw this. today.
Why?
Because I find this hilarious.
Oh.
So she Gorlock has responded to the fact that her
And he has a penis.
and her its yearbook photo has been released. And you got to listen to what it has to say.
So I guess this was just leaked. And I just have one question. Am I supposed to be embarrassed? Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, and I was sexy as fuck then. I'm sexy as fuck now. And what about it?
Man, I feel my Cal's
Okay.
was coming back up on me, man. Oh.
I can change the audio and make this make sense. I'm always watching, Wazowski. I'm always watching.
Hey, that's offensive to the Huts.
Gadunga nipple pinchy.
See, Huts are, here's the thing.
Speak fluent.
Here's the thing. Huts are asexual. They have no sex. This thing has a penis. Okay, I'm just saying that. So no, God, get it off the screen.
For love of God, minimize it.
But my brain's doing something right now. I'm now imagining
Jerking
how the
off.
Huts actually. Wait. So
Your brain's
I know-
blue load all
No,
over your quarterbellum. Whatever.
Shut up. I know Adam
what the
does
fuck's a
not like the
quarterbellum?
Clone Wars.
Fuck Dave Filoni.
But I know. Dave Filoni's awful. But when they established that Jabba the Hutt has a son, does that mean he gave birth to a kid?
That means he fucked a big ass slug, and that big ass slug pumped out a little fucking baby slug.
But if they're asexual,
They are. I mean, that is lore. They don't.
They've got to procreate somehow.
They're huts. I mean, they're huts, and they just.
Maybe they have.
So that means they do it in the butts.
I don't know.
look, all I know
what?
about the, all I know
I'm a
fully
hut,
about the
hut,
Hutts
dude in the butt.
is they have very elaborate, cool-looking ships, and some of their warriors have like special walking things, and they will roll on top of you to kill you. It's pretty cool, actually.
Jeremy, you want to roll on top of people to kill them?
Yeah,
say,
what's
isn't
your
that
point?
You fight Dermy?
I'm pretty sure that's the experience of any woman you've ever been with.
No, I'm usually
That's
on
what it
bottom.
felt like.
Woman.
They do all the work for me. Okay.
Lord,
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, moving on from my sex stuff. So, what do you guys want to start with? You want to start with a variety article, or do you want to go into my new queen, Rachel Zegler?
Okay, you got 2 minutes before I say anything.
What's the variety article about?
The variety article about Marvel that came out on Wednesday. I could not find a way to do a video on it, so I saved it for a stream. Prices at Marvel.
I saw this under "Do Not Give a Giant Flying Fuck." Marvel can eat my ass.
Wait, are you telling me to suck a dick or Marvel to suck a dick?
I was following up with this beautiful song. With no
It's so stupid because Marvel, it's like Variety's finally catching on to what we've been talking about literally for the past 4 years? 5?
Yeah. Yeah, our song for 4 years has been
this shit, I'm out.
So there's nothing. We're done. Yeah. We've all known some bullshit.
Other than like the very trying to think what's the term, the fluffery that they do in this article saying, talking about the meetings that they do over in LA and stuff like that, Palm Springs, saying how it's wonderful and everything. They bring up some interesting stuff in here. Like this is where we're getting all the Blade stuff that's going on. They talk about Jonathan Majors and how they don't know what they're going to do with him. This is where we got the information that they're thinking bringing back the original team, which I don't know how you're going to do that.
With the original team, what?
Avengers.
The original Avengers.
What?
Robert Downey Jr. is apparently in.
All right. Yeah. They're going to use, and Drake can back me up on this one. They're going to use the crap version of Secret Wars from last decade. They're gonna they're gonna backdoor it in that way, and not the backdoor you like, Dermy. They're gonna backdoor them in and have variants and this and that. And I mean, it's how they fucking got Miles Morales into the 616. And they're just gonna bring them all in there and pretend everything's hunky dory. Now, here's the thing. And I said this a couple times already this week. Robert Downey Jr. Rumor has it now. This dropped yesterday that he's already signed on. First of all, if he's going to get into that, he's got to start eating hamburgers again. Get off the goddamn vegan diet.
He looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks creepy. Is what it looks like. It's wrong. Secondly, they have to really come up with some creative ideas for getting these guys back in and why they aren't dead in their worlds, this or that, to even convince us that it's interesting. That's taking my point that the normies are not going to get this. They're not going to understand. Oh, hey, look, I thought Robert Downey Jr. snapped himself out of existence. Tony Stark's dead. I thought Black Widow was dead. I thought Steve Rogers was Old Man Steve. Now, if you read comics, you understand there's a million ways, even without using multiverse bullshit, to get out of this. But it's all horse shit. And it's sign of weakness. That's my phrase for all of this. Sign of weakness. They have no plan. They're going to fall back on characters people liked and remembered because that's what people cared about, not all new, all different Marvel.
Well, sign of weakness or panic.
Too. Say both. Yeah. Not mutually exclusive. Yeah.
I don't know.
All I learned from this is you can be accused of beating the shit out of someone, a woman, and you can somewhat keep your job, but do not make any kind of Holocaust reference and not be liberal, but you'll lose your fucking job. That's what I've learned from Marvel. You can physically assault someone or at least be accused of it. I have no idea if he actually did or not. I don't care. All I know is Disney doesn't give a shit if you do. Just don't make a Holocaust reference.
This is the believe all women crowd.
Exactly.
So you must believe that Jonathan Majors, if I have that name right, who is this motherfucker, the big new bad of Marvel, fucking physically abused a woman. You must believe her. You must believe all women.
No, but you also gotta put on there. It's also depends on your skin color because they didn't give Johnny Depp that thing. the article came out about him, and they fired him from Pirates like that. So it's only certain people who get the benefit of the doubt, and they're gonna, wait till the trial's done before actually holding anything.
Right. That means Dre, no matter what you say today, you're still gonna be able to come on tomorrow. That's perfectly all right, dude.
That is correct. This is the first time in history in which my skin color is actually something useful, but not all the same. I hate it so much. I hate the idea that, like we've been saying this for a number of years now, and now Variety and everyone else is now jumping on the bandwagon now that Trey Parker and Matt Stone have opened up Pandora's box to make it okay to talk about the overlords. Like articles like this, just like apathy isn't even the word to describe it anymore. I am so removed from this that it doesn't even register in my brain anymore. Like the idea of RDJ coming back or Scarlett Johansson, it doesn't even. I feel nothing. I feel absolutely nothing. And like it was mentioned earlier, like the normies, they're not going to be on board with this. They have no idea what's going on. All they know is that, these characters coming back, they're going to ask why, and there's not going to be any rational answer that's going to be able to be thrown their way for anyone to make any rational sense. And what Adam was mentioning earlier is, as far as what they're going to do with Secret Wars, 100% is going to be the new Secret Wars. That's going to be the idea that catapults any of this foolishness, which once again isn't going to sell, because nothing that Marvel produces sells anymore. It's over. Like it's over. When Variety, which is one of the biggest shield joints in the game, is now clapping back on Big Daddy Disney, it's a wrap. Like, just I said this years ago. I said this in 2019. I said, yo, Endgame is done. Let's take 5 years off, refresh ourselves, come up with some new good stories, and then go forward. But no, but now, ironically enough, we're almost at that 5-year mark come next year, and they've killed themselves in that time period. So this is all prophecy at this point. Let it burn. I could give two squirts of piss at this point.
I believe two things real quick. I believe one, because I heard this through Gary and everything. They only went with Jonathan Majors Kang because of Loki. The season 1 was so beloved and his role was so amazing that's why they made him the big bad for the next phase. So that's why they're having trouble figuring out, do they get rid of him or not? But you're right,
because it was the best series out of a pile of crap series.
Yeah, and you're right. It is kind of hypocritical considering all the stances that they have taken. Believe all women, everything like that. So you either, what are they going to do? Because they want to center this phase around him, even though it's not working. And no, Jonathan Majors is not a great actor. I've said it in the past that he's been in.
Not for 1 second. Not for 1 second. He's a good actor. He's not.
He was in one decent movie, and then I saw him in Creed 3 and was like, "What the fuck is this?" It was ridiculous. Then
I wouldn't say he's a bad actor, but he's definitely nothing to fucking own up to this kind of role. What they're trying to fucking roll out with this kind of fucking big bad in the fucking Marvel universe. Fuck right off. This guy sucks. When you're trying to put him at that level,
they were all thirsty for him. They all want on that red carpet. Remember that red carpet? They all wanted to jump his bones on that red carpet. Oh, he's so sexy.
I don't know if they're gonna do it, because you got to figure that all bringing back all those big names and stuff, they'd have to pay them such a fortune. The amount of money they'd have to spend on the budget to get the original cast back of the Avengers, it would make it where they have to make astronomical money to cover it.
They can't get Jeremy Renner.
They
learn how to walk again.
But Robert Downey's going to ask for probably $30 million easy. So is probably Chris Hemsworth, because he said he wants to retire. He said he doesn't even want to do it anymore. So they'd have to pay him a shit ton of money to come out of it. The other Chris, you have Scarlett Johansson. She feels like she's done with the character, right? After Black Widow failed, essentially.
She's done after they fucked her out of all the fucking money on the contract and everything.
You're going to have to spend $200 million just in paychecks for the actors.
But she still has one movie left, Brahma?
Yeah, she still has one movie left on the contract.
Really?
I didn't know that.
So.
No shit. Wow,
pretty
she is
sure of
gonna
that.
dial it in like a motherfucker. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do it,
But
Scarlett.
I mean, when you're looking at Disney getting ready to spend $8 billion on Hulu as the low end, that's what they're wanting to spend. It's going to be more like 12 to 13. Then paying these contracts for these actors doesn't mean crap to them. They've been making crap and not making money off of it for years now. So what does it matter at this point?
But now that
They'll
they're
get
actually
government money.
finally having to admit how bad it is, that's the reason this article was made, is because it's finally getting to where that no one can deny that they're losing a shit ton of money. Are they going to be able to justify spending that much money for something that's just not paying off anymore? The superhero movie genre for them.
My understanding is the plan, as of right now, is that they're trying to get it to go all the way to Secret Wars. Well, they'll do Secret Wars.
not gonna make it.
I don't think they're going to make it, but the plan is to get there so they can reboot everything.
Well, dude, that's the worst kept secret, the soft reboot of Secret Wars. Everybody knows that's coming. And Dre and I, we've been saying this for a year. We've been saying this for a year. They're not going to make the Secret Wars. I mean,
He's not going to make it. You're right.
Yeah. And
They ain't gonna
we're
make
going to give our revised death dates in January because we got to get through the Marvels next week before
Oh
we.
my God, I forgot that movie's coming.
We got, and
We're
and
watching
Jeremy,
it for Ballbusters.
No,
Yes,
we're
we
not.
are. Yes,
no,
we
we're
are.
not.
Yes, we
you
are.
Can,
Yes,
you
we
can
are.
kiss my hairy ass. I am not watching that movie.
I
You
will do whatever it
will watch
takes.
that movie for all of us, and we will go like this. I am not wasting my time on that shit.
Jeremy,
No.
We just got a very unfortunate description of Adam's ass.
I have hair everywhere. I'm not gonna lie.
It's because he's Jewish.
No, Adam, you gotta
wait.
eat a massive shit ton of Taco Bell first before he kisses your ass.
Oh,
wait.
I don't like Taco Bell. Can I just eat a lot of broccoli instead?
No,
you have a hairy ass?
Raunchy and nasty as possible. Please.
Well,
no shit.
Do you also smell? Because Cloud is right next to you. No,
Shut up.
Sorry, I had to do it.
See, now that's Jeremy. That's how you do it. That's funny.
I was staying away from there.
No double finger sniff test, okay?
No. I am not watching Marvels for you. I'm not even watching it for our own channel. I do not cover Marvel watching it anymore. I'll talk about it. I'll break shit down. We'll break down box office. I don't watch and review that shit anymore. Done.
But here's the thing though with the Marvels. The Marvels is a celebration. The Marvels is an event. It is the end of Marvel. It is the official nail in the coffin. We gotta watch it and we gotta roast the shit out of it.
No. I will talk about the box office all you want. I talk about the movie because I ain't watching the movie. I will talk about the fallout as it all crumbles.
You're not doing YouTube right.
I'm not a whore like you. I'm not a whore like you.
I'm 100% a whore. By the way, I take $20 shots every super chat.
Cheers to that.
Although I have also just been taking shots left, right, and center right now because I'm a drunk too. So, but I'm excited for
cheers
the
being
Marvels.
drunk and just saying fuck it.
Yeah, I'm excited for Marvels. I think that is going to be a wonderful event. All I got to decide.
Wonderful, but I'm not watching it.
I'm going from watching the Marvels straight into the next episode of Robin Hood, which, by the way, this last episode of Robin Hood was. I love Robin Hood. I love it.
You also like MILF Manor.
And Paranormal Activity.
That's a big question for us. Is when are we going to start seeing diminishing returns? Because you have to think that the audience out there must be getting tired of. They don't want to watch this shit. And I think at some point they're going to get tired of us saying we don't want to watch this shit. So when are we going to start getting
They're not tired. They're not tired of us because we're paying fucking money to watch your fucking terrible bullshit.
I ain't paying money.
You pay money?
I'm not paying money at all. I'm not paying money.
Yeah, you paying
well,
money?
I mean, some are. Some. So I believe.
Depends on the situation. Like for
plenty,
Friday night, not Friday Night Tights, but for.
Oh,
Five
you're
Nights at
your
Freddy's.
ho and Friday Night Tights. You absolute piece of shit. Fuck right off. Everybody boo-hoo this fucking chick, gay, lame, fucking derby wormy motherfucker. You're fucking you motherfucking piece of shit. Fuck you.
To answer Deborah's question, I don't think we're gonna get diminishing returns because it all depends on. I'm not even gonna touch that. It all depends on what deal I think an individual channel is made. Like I've made the deal with my people on my channel. I will cover Star Wars because I can still handle that because Star Wars is the most important thing to me. And I said this yesterday, or was it today, in a video. We don't all have to cover every little thing. Cover and hold out hope for the thing that you want to try and save and you want to do, because there's plenty of us to spread out and cover different fronts. Again, this goes out to our boy Jed. He got a death blow yesterday. Doctor Who is dead. There's a lot of things we want to say something about. Doctor Who is dead as of yesterday, and that's a fight that now has to be given up, because Russell T Davies, the only man who could have saved it, who had maybe had the right to save it, has now put the final nail in the coffin by not retconning the Timeless Children. But there are other things out there. We can still fight for doing that. But that's the deal. We make it. And I think the people who you've made the deal with on your channel, who know that you're going to cover that shit, they still want to hear you cover it. I mean, I was sick to death of doing Wheel of Time this season. I didn't want to do it anymore, but I finished it. And the people who did come to me to watch it, when YouTube even fucking recommended it, were happy that I did it.
Well, I think there's a difference between, it's not just you say it's a deal with your audience and stuff, but it's also, it's you as an individual. Like, are you entertaining enough that you're making this garbage that you're suffering through fun for your audience? Take like Az or Disbrew, they're just roasting it the whole time and having fun. That's a difference. They are outright taking the IPs or whatever they're reviewing and changing it into a whole new product. Same with EFAP and what I try to do as well.
Not as much that. It depends. Are you going to actually take it apart and do the review where you're saying why everything little thing is wrong, why it's bad, which is basically what I do. I go through the whole episode, I make fun of it as I go along, and then if it's something like Star Wars where I know all the real lore, I'm going to say why this is shit and why the real lore is better. Az has given up, from my perspective, when he does review, he's given up on actually reviewing something, and it's just, I'm going to take a massive dump on this at every turn. And because he doesn't even pay attention when he's gotten something wrong from the episode. If it's something I've watched that he's reviewing, he just doesn't care anymore. He's just there to completely make fun of it. And that's the track he's chosen. And the audience wants him to do that. And I think my audience wants me to do it my way when I choose something. But that's the beauty. You can go watch Azis, you can watch me, you can watch you can watch everybody give their own version of it, and it's all going to be different. And therefore, it's all going to be entertaining in some way, shape, or form.
Listen,
you know what? I'm sorry. Let me make this point real quick. So I remember an AOC clip, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, saying that. Yes. She was not always so factually competent. She didn't always have the facts right, but as long as she was morally right, then it's perfectly okay. Well, here's a fucking difference between what you just said there, Adam, and what AOC is saying. It doesn't matter if we don't have to be factually accurate, as according to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC. As long as we're morally accurate. In her case, you're making fucking changes across the fucking world or to this country. You're making massive changes to our way of fucking life. You there, Adam, the point you're making, entertainment. I think that the point you're making, and my point there is that, Adam, for entertainment factor, sure, it's perfectly okay. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, however, wants to make changes to the entire fucking world because she's morally right. She doesn't have to have the facts right, though.
Can I just say something real quick before I get into wherever I was going with? He does have a big juicy booty, but wherever I was going with this on everything, I love Drunk Adam. There's something fun about it.
Do I really sound that? I'm starting to sound like I'm starting to feel like I'm regretting everything I just fucking said because I'm probably too fucking drunk.
No, you're very
soapbox speeches.
I don't want to be saying flamboyant, but you are very flamboyant and like energetic in what you're saying, and that's what I love about it.
Dude, I'm just I just from time to time I get the fucking booze in my cruise and I just fucking talk out my ass and
but
I just hope you all are you not entertained?
That's the other part of YouTubing though. I mean, sometimes you get a few things wrong, but it's your sincerity is the issue. If you're sincere about the way you're presenting the information, that's far more important. I mean, it is important to get things right and to be giving people correct information. but it's the sincerity behind it. I mean, most people would say AOC is sincere about what she believes, no matter how stupid it is. But that's why people agree with her, because she says it in a sincere way. It may be stupid, but it is kind of the same thing. The politics and the YouTube, the culture, all that kind of stuff. It's how you present your argument.
Thank you for actually making me sound legitimate. That
I made you sound like you meant something.
So he beat me.
Bring my drunken rant to an actual legitimate, like sober thought. Thank you, I appreciate that.
I was about to ask, Brahma Bull what his thoughts on Devil's question was actually. So he beat me to it.
I don't remember the original question. So
it was, will we
Thank
as YouTubers eventually see diminishing returns for watching this garbage and everything? And
we already have. I mean, there's so many of us now. I mean, the big channels are the big channels. The little channels aren't rising the same way that the old big channels did. You got to find your niche and you got to do it the right way. The other option is start on Rumble and make Rumble your thing, not try to do it on YouTube. I mean, we all know that YouTube is where people are at, but the more we see YouTube screwing around, the more people are going to finally get sick of it. And for certain types of topics, go over to Rumble because they know you're not going to hear it on the YouTube side. But I mean, you look at even like Comics Division. Comics Division is a founding member of FNT, but he didn't do it like a business. He's only at like 15,000 subs, where Gary's at what, 800 something thousand now? I mean, if you didn't catch on at the beginning a few years ago, you're probably not going to be doing the same thing that they're doing now, unless you go absolutely viral. I mean, you have situations like Disparu and other guys where they may have been small and then something caught lightning in a bottle, but it's not just, it is to a degree, keep pumping out stuff and you'll eventually grow, but it's not, you're probably not going to eventually grow to the size of the mega channels because that's just not what's happening on YouTube. The algorithm is not going to let you. The people who got there, they're going to take down. The people who are trying to get there, they're not going to let get there. So we've already seen the diminishing returns. And we're going to continue to see it. There's nothing going to change that I
speak fucking truth.
I somewhat disagree with that. I think
fuck you,
it's going to be
it's going to be a
Dermy. It's going to be
my experience. Fuck you, Dermy.
No, like I've seen your experience. You made it to 10K in under a year, so shut the fuck up. But
it crashed as soon as I did an anti-Biden video a month ago. It crashed.
I get that, but the way I see it is, it is that grind. It is, you're gonna, unlike like Ryan, Jeremy, or all the big guys that they got in at a certain time that they were able to grow and do their own thing and find their own way. And now like the ladders, they haven't pulled the ladder up behind them, but the ladder has been pulled up behind them via the algorithm being a fucking bitch. It just means you got to work a little bit harder.
Here's the thing. Case like Ryan got a major leg up. As good as Ryan is, Ryan got a major leg up. Jeremy gave him a mega boost, and Ryan earned it and kept his mega boost. Kept his boost. Disparu, once he caught some fire, everybody gave him a mega boost. Let's not lie about this. Disparu got help from all the major channels. He got pushed big and hard. Yet, has he kept it and earned it? Yes, he has. Yeah. But the rest of us who have been at this, I mean, I've been at this longer than Disparu. I was at it for a year before he came on the scene. I didn't catch fire on the same things. I didn't. I have been grinding away every day. I have chosen to do this. And that's where I'm going to disagree slightly with the idea that it's over. It's only over if you don't keep at it, I think. And if people get the fellowship is big, it's broad, it's wide. If hundreds of thousands of people subscribe to those channels, if they find you too and you entertain a different way, they will enjoy you as well. And also at the same time, I'm not just doing the YouTube thing. I have, like Dre, other plans, other things. I have products I do want to sell, but the YouTube has to get to a certain point for me to put that into play. So I believe, and I hate to say this, I believe in sort of what Dermy says. The grind is there. You put it in. Unfortunately, right now, Brahma, you are correct. The algorithm will not let you at this moment. It is kicking your ass. It's really kicked my ass this week. It was a little better a week or so ago. But let's be honest. It's election season. We're going into election season.
Exactly.
They are monkeying with shit. And even when you're just what I'm doing, I mean, Adam gets a target on his back because he does political stuff.
Yep.
I don't do politics. I'm in the pop culture realm. I'm in the nerdy shit. I purposely stay away from that, despite the fact it's very clear how I feel about things. I don't suck the corporate dick, though. I don't do all this. I actively make fun of it. I do call this shit out. So, yeah, maybe, I mean, people say it's hard to find me when they're searching for me on YouTube. So some are saying I have been shadow banned, even at my moment where I am. I mean, I was over 2,800 subs finally last week. I've lost 10 subs in the past 6 or 7 days. Just every day, another one clicks off. Even when I'm doing the normal stuff, a couple videos a day, I have a balance of videos and streaming. I don't just do one or the other. And to the point about Rumble, Rumble's great, but that's for streaming. Videos,
it's only for live streaming.
If you don't have a built-in base,
Odyssey's for videos, Rumble is for live streaming.
And but if you don't have a built-in base on Rumble, your videos ain't going to do shit. Because I've been simul uploading to Rumble for 3 years almost now, and I get no movement there. But I don't live stream over there because I'm a little inconsistent on my live stream when I do it. And I'll swap my times for video games. Some of the other ones are set, and yeah, I could do it. I just haven't gotten around to it. But at the same time, it's about, for me, the grind. I gotta think. You keep at it, keep working at it. It's going to happen. At the same time, also, the bigger channels are not always going to be there. One of these days,
and I'm not trying to fully discourage anybody from doing this. You can still make a living at it. I'm just saying it's not the wild, wild west, or even 5 years ago when people were doing it. You're not going to see the exponential growth overnight because we're not going to hit the algorithm. There's still
I know that.
You can still do the grind, absolutely.
Yeah. I believe in the organic grind.
Thank God. I was about to quit as soon as you open your mouth. Holy shit.
People will find us if we keep it over. People find me, and people once in a while will even super chat about me on a bigger show, saying this guy, he puts the time in. He's one of the most under sub channels in our sphere out there. And I'm like, great, thanks, guys. That's all I ask right now. Super chats are great, but right now what I really like is people just to let people know I exist. And direct them over.
I like both.
Yeah, well, you're a whore. I don't whore myself out every week. All right, I earn my super chats.
I've been stuck at just under 500 subs. For
don't you disrespect whoring out your liver?
Months.
That's very disrespectful.
But
yeah, I don't CJP. I don't get that,
Sorry,
man. You were
CJ.
going good, and then it just like stalled.
Yeah, I'm like I've been flat for a month.
Well, that's how YouTube.
October wasn't good for anybody, really. At least for me, it wasn't good.
Oh,
And here's the thing
dude,
also.
I lost. I could not. Okay. So like what you're talking about, like I could not understand how I had this continuous growth. Yet, yes, I'm aware that because I pimp myself out for the Tom McDonald videos, I have continuous growth. I see like a dozen fucking new subscribers per day, and then all of a sudden it was -6, 1, -6. 2, -6, but it just kept on fucking going. What the fuck is going on? I had to have people explain to me, well, YouTube is purging people, so maybe it's just they're purging.
It's not the purge. It's weird.
Yes, it's absolutely fine. All of my numbers fucking disappeared. The last video me and Ryan fucking did, race war of Tom McDonald, which should have been one of my best videos ever, is now my worst fucking Tom McDonald reaction video. It should be one of my best.
Here's how I know it's not just me, it's not just you. I was talking with the Uber Geek on Twitter. I found one of his tweet threads and I replied. He was talking about his numbers and he showed it. It looks exactly like me, except he was getting a little more active on some stuff done because obviously we sometimes cover different things. But the drop is similar. Suddenly you're at your average levels. For me, it's a few hundred here and there, but then suddenly down. I mean, yesterday is big news. A big news topic. All the Gina stuff, all the Marvel stuff. That was news topic. And if you know my channel, I don't just report the news. I put a spin on it. I make it a discussion. I try to add something extra. I talk about it. I don't just do 4 minutes and out. I try to get it however long it goes. But I got nothing. I got nothing this week out of this. That was the news of the week.
I think everybody on this panel, except for Brahma, knows that for the past month, every video I uploaded was limited. And I had to constantly review it. 3 days later, I'd be fine. This was the first week that none of my videos got limited at all when I uploaded it. But the difference is I was only getting like double digit views. I wasn't getting my usual like 3-digit views. Like I could get my average videos used to get up to like 500 views a video. I put out 2 to 3 videos, topical things like that. That's how I usually sustain myself. As a 1,000 subscribed channel, that's actually really good. This is the first time none of my videos were limited, putting them all up, and I think I only had 3 videos crack 100.
I mean, yeah, it's awful. I mean, I've been suffering since Obi-Wan ended last year. I was on an uptick then, and suddenly after She-Hulk, things started to go wonky. It didn't help over the summer when I got sick and I didn't post anything for a month. It didn't help this year when YouTube decided to push the shorts, and it royally fucked up the algorithm.
So I wonder how much worse is going to make for your channel if we talk about the fact that the FBI is known to have been influencing Twitter. This is all on record.
Listen, I'm influencing Twitter. It's okay to announce it.
Twitter is just as an example. That's just one of how many social media platforms out there was the FBI influencing. We only found out about that because a multi-billionaire fucking bought Twitter and had to find out he was buying a fucking crime scene and then reveal that to the fucking world. And now we're all sitting here. Well, what the fuck else is being influenced by our federal law enforcement?
Actually, that leads me to an interesting topic, and then we will pimp out Dre's stuff. Let me.
Well, hold on before you say that.
You first, go ahead.
We all
after now we've been flagged by all the federal governments. We'll talk about Dre. All right, good.
Before we get before Dre,
Dre's black. It's gonna be okay.
Devil go, and then I'm gonna pull up the topic.
Well, we're all gonna have to start tightening our belt. I don't think anyone here makes their living off of YouTube. I think we're all not that big yet.
Trying,
but the YouTubers, we're gonna have to tighten our belts because the fact is, with the actor strike continuing, they essentially put everything I think on hold movie wise, right, for till next year. So we're gonna be running out of content here.
I'm gonna be fine. I don't rely on movies. I'm gonna be fine.
I think you guys are gonna get slim. You're gonna have to start reviewing shit like this, building this home or whatever type material.
I know I'm good because all I do is talk about bad politics, and bad politics have been happening ever since Trump left. So I'm fucking solid.
TV. That's all.
I'll find a way. I usually find a way.
I'll find a way, but. Bouncing off what Adam was talking about, we had this come out this week, and none of us were really shocked by it. The fact that HBO and Max CEO was utilizing fake accounts to go after people. This is just one example, but this also bounces off what Adam was saying was the fact that, FBI was using sock puppet accounts, infiltrating stuff, playing around with things. You also have big name corporations doing this. You have big name people coming out here, making accounts and trying to influence how you think, and also defending their products. Yeah, but also using woke talking points like identity politics and stuff. But Gina Carano actually responded to this, and I didn't know she did until today. So
sweet Jesus.
It's really long. I don't think we should read it. It's really long.
Listen, all I'm going to say, because I haven't read through it yet, I might do a video on this. Give me the bullet points.
I did a video on it today.
Yeah, I might do a video
or I included it in my video. All right, it's real simple. She is calling out, saying, why are we surprised at this? She's letting the cat in the bag that Disney was well aware of this during her time because she complained about it, that when she was being canceled, this doesn't look kosher, it doesn't look organic, it looks done. Disney, according to her, wanted to buy Twitter, but then why buy something when you can when for a fraction of the cost, you can use its power to shift narratives with bot armies, bot accounts. And she basically calls them out for it and said, and we're not surprised by any of this. It's all bullshit. No. And we need to realize this and not let them do this. And basically remember you have a voice. That's the nuts and bolts of what she says.
Well, yeah, and in my original video on the HBO topic, I brought up all the Stan accounts that we seem to get. Of course. All those interesting accounts you find that are like She-Hulk this, they have thousands of subscribers but no interaction in their tweets. Or followers and no
They have
interaction in their
thousands
tweets.
of tweets and 12 followers.
Yeah, that too. You have all these handy dandy little things that point out that there's something going on here. These are bot accounts. These are fake accounts. And are we really shocked that it's just maybe CEOs and people like that running armies of accounts to pimp their stuff? We see this with Loki. We saw this with She-Hulk. I think is the best example of how many different She-Hulk things is. And I shit you not, when I think Rachel Zegler has something going on right now. We saw this with Amber Heard, but yesterday when I got my thing with Zegler, I started noticing like I get that, I see that face, but I started noticing every single like follower of hers that was like, yeah, you go girl. All the stands, they always had at Zegler this or at something Zegler. Like it was very evident that there was something going on here, that these are brand new accounts that are solely following Rachel Zegler and saying that they're Zeglers.
Well, we see that in a lot of things. You see it in the politics side too. Does anybody really follow Brooklyn Dad Defiant or Harry Sisson or any of those accounts that is not a bot or somebody, you know, arguing against it? All the people that agree with those guys, it's all bots. And it's just there to make you react to it and to try to get a rise out of people.
Well,
but that's interaction. That's how they make their money. And we all know that those guys are funded by the DNC. So shocking that a company would do the same thing.
Share my window. I had this plan, but it fits into what we're talking about here as a joke. This is an influencer factory. It's kind of the base same like this. Except sometimes you have real people, but sometimes it is just a bot, an AI program. But
AI,
yeah. But this is what they do. They have everything prepared. It's all lined up. They pay these people to do this, and some of them, here's the funny thing: the ones that aren't getting paid, which of course Gina made fun of in a previous tweet this week. That's the funny part. There are people who are doing this and not getting paid. They are actively shilling, actively sucking the cock of Big Daddy Disney, getting and doing it because it makes them feel good, and they get the virtue signaling head pats on X, Twitter, and YouTube.
Wait, so there's, I didn't know that this was a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
There are factories for influencers.
Yeah,
there's also factories for social media bots. I mean, that's a person standing in front of a board of like 1,000 phones, just going from phone to phone to phone. They're all logged into a different account, and they copy and paste it from account to account, and that's why you see the exact same wording on things over and over and over, like no differences.
I knew about those, but I didn't know like.
Well, that's the thing. We were talking about this earlier, and one thing I wanted to bring up, and this is a good point to bring it up again, chance to. This is why the normies generally will gravitate to us. And we bring back the sincerity debate. One can be sincere, but one can also be sincere and full of shit because it's not genuine. It's not authentic.
Right.
The normies go to us eventually. They find us and listen to us because we're authentic. You can tell when we're actually caring about the topic we're talking about, the franchise, the IP, the story, because it means something to us, as opposed to somebody here in a factory like this or a stan who only suddenly likes something because it's hip and cool. You can tell when it's bullshit. They can tell. And that's why when it comes to winning hearts and minds, we're going to win that war every time because they listen to us. They like what we have to say, and they know we give a shit.
Over an NPC, yeah.
You know what other companies that have been recently implementing things like this? Niantic with Pokemon Go. Because many of the player base are fucking fed up with their bullshit. And if you look at every single tweet, the first few comments are, Pokemon Go's great. I love Pokemon Go. Yay, Niantic. It's like bullshit. For years, we've been bitching at them.
Yeah, you got me to start playing it again.
Jeremy, that's because you're addicted to Pokemon no matter what.
And also, yes, Cloud did promise me shinies. He comes into my Discord and starts talking about Pokemon Go, and now I have a bunch of people in my Discord playing Pokemon Go again, including me.
Wait.
But
so is this you and Cloud when you play Pokemon together now? Doing something like this? Hang on. So he tells you to do something, and you just stand there and do this?
Oh, don't. Oh, no.
Oh, please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Oh.
Watch it in slow. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That dude has no nose. It's gone. You see, watch her behind him. She knows it. Look at it. It's gone. He knows it. She knows it. He doesn't. He sort of knows it. He don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, he's the guy who's probably told him not to do it.
I mean, look at that. You see it? You see
It's
it?
hanging off of his face.
I can't.
You can never. You can never do
Devil
that
Souls
with
already.
Dermy because he would just you can't put a hot dog in his mouth without him swallowing it whole.
Well, that note,
right down. Goes right down.
Don't forget to go out there and back trebles.
Trebles?
Treble. I'm retarded. Shut up. I have an excuse.
Trouble
I'm
with treble?
Yeah, I'm trouble with treble.
God.
Trouble with
that was a
Dermy. That's what
segue.
this is.
To go from swallowing hot dogs to promotion. Sweet Jesus.
His transitions are god awful.
I like them. Anyways,
he
Dre.
transitions as well as Gorlock does, so you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't deny that. But Dre, you want to tell us a little bit about your comic here, like your comic series and stuff like that?
Absolutely. So this is Trouble, the Rhythm Within is the first arc of an ongoing series that I've been writing for many years. This is pretty much many years ago, I asked myself the question, what would happen if music gave you superpowers? And I decided to write about it. It's based off of the mental, emotional, and stereotypical view of how music affects the human body. I had to study pretty much soundology and biology to get the basis for how these powers and abilities were going to work within my confined universe. I took inspiration from a lot of classics that I read over the years, including X-Men, Static, Inhumans in some aspect. It was a lot of research that went into this series. I produced them each issue individually over the last 4 years, and then I've made the trade paperback officially as of the prints were hard to put together. Good lord. But this has been, like I mentioned earlier, this has been a labor of love that I've worked on for many years, and I'm trying to bring it to a even larger audience now. So I'm doing things a little bit differently, and I'm launching my first ever Indiegogo as being combed through right now. The tiers are actually pretty interesting.
Here, let me refresh real quick.
The first tier is always digital, which is always great. The next one will be the physical. The next one will be physical with the sign, and I got some custom bookmarks that's been made for this campaign, so it's gonna be really cool. The next one is the digital music pack, which I have me and one of my producer friends have produced a soundtrack for the book itself.
Hell yeah.
And it's actually really good. The next tier is the deluxe music pack, when you get the beats, the sign, physical, everything, the whole 9 yards. And then the last one, which is my absolute favorite, which is the Ultimate Trouble fan pack, which you get everything, and you get to come on my YouTube show and give me your direct feedback, and to be able to talk about what you like, what you didn't like, what would you like to see more of in the next series. A lot of cool stuff that goes into this. So I was the writer, the editor, the producer, the director. I did everything except for the art. The art was done by my very good friend Federico Avila Corsini. He's one of the greatest artists in the game. I love that guy to death. Wonderful guy. And we've come up together over the years and did a lot of work together. So this has been a heck of a journey, a heck of a run, and it's a crowning achievement to actually make something this far. I've really enjoyed this, and I hope that those that support me, I would love your support. This goes a long way. Pretty much the majority of the cash will be going to printing, because printing ain't cheap, baby. It ain't cheap, not for one solitary second. So the overall majority is that it'll be going to the printing. Shipping for everything is absolutely free. I'm putting it out of my own pocket because I just want people to get their hands on it and just enjoy these runs. Yeah, yeah, I think that's about it. Does anybody have any questions or any thoughts?
I just love the fact that you're actually doing music with it. That
Yeah,
awesome.
that's a cool idea. I like that.
And I have put the links everywhere, guys. It's in the Rumble chat. It's in the regular YouTube chat. It's also in the description down below if you're watching us on the replay. So please, guys, go back it. It sounds awesome.
So is he the only one who gets like the music affects him, or does it affect multiple characters in different ways? Like,
excellent question. Excellent question, Devil. So what I've done in this universe, I've created a virus called the chills, which only affects people with O negative blood. So those individuals with O negative blood all experience some form of transformation. And it also will be based off maybe where they were at the time they got hit. Like I mentioned earlier, I based it loosely on Static. For those that are familiar with that comic, well, you'll be familiar with the cartoon more than the comic that came out like 2003 or what have you. Static Shock. The what they called the Big Bang, or they created the Bang Babies, which was Static's Rogues Gallery. I kind of based it off that a little bit, so it could be contained instead of it being a worldwide thing. This story takes place in my hometown of Washington, D.C. And for those that may or may not be familiar with this area, like, it's a melting pot, but it's a very, very small city, very small. And be able to create a rogues gallery based on a blood type that is relatively rare in my city. I was able to create a rogues gallery while also finding a way to contain it without it being out of control. And I'm able to control how the flow works, how the universe will be built around on something that's simplistic enough. There's
Is it an
quite a few
ongoing thing?
interesting villains in this arc that I'm really proud of. One being my favorite character in the entire book, which is Sharkbait. He is my favorite villain. He's my favorite character. I know you're supposed to love your protagonist, but I'm a big villain guy, and he's definitely my favorite character in the run, and I resonate with him a lot. So the main titular character name is Zamir Green, which Zamir means songbird, and Green is actually a tribute to my mother's maiden name. So it works out really well. He ends up absorbing sound waves when his transformation begins. Hence, he begins to get the ability to get a different superpower based on the music. So it's a really fun book. It's like, if you loved 80s and 90s comic books, this is going to be something that you're going to really love and sink your teeth into. It has a lot of good callbacks from that era and that time period. So if you're into that, you're definitely gonna love it. Even if you like, well, not new age comics. New age comics make me puke. But if you go to like maybe the 2000s, you might definitely get a few homages in there as well that that will resonate with you. So I think this one was really, really fun. I enjoyed.
Quick question: Is it ongoing? Anybody with O negative blood gets powers, or is it just it infected those that were already born that had O negative, and it's not infecting the next generations? Or what do you got going on there? Or have you decided?
So how it's built out is that those that were infected are the ones that have the powers from that instantaneous mutagen effect. So how the mutagen was spread during the time period was that there was a mutagen put into the water treatment plant on a particular day, which then spread to everybody in the city that had, and if you had O negative blood, you were the one negatively affected by it. So at this point, have I put this universe as far as like passing it on through genetics? Not yet. We haven't gotten that far as far as that was concerned. It's a really good idea. I haven't played around with that idea as of yet. It's actually really good idea, and I might steal that there, Brahma. So
What if you get a full transfusion? Yeah.
yeah. So, but as far as right now, as long as you have the blood and you are part of the incident, you get the abilities and get the powers. And but there's
Okay.
also a mystery that's kind of going on in this about like where did it come from? Who's really the villains? Like there's a lot of misdirection a bit for the reader is a bit of a misdirection because like Dr. Mathers, who's the mad genius, he has a couple of interesting questions that's posed not only to himself but to our audience who's reading that you do not get the answer to until the very last page, and I think it's very very fulfilling on how it's built up. So it's actually is my crying a Jew. I hate to toot my own horn, but it is something I really put my soul into for this run. Thank you.
Reminds me a little bit of the Reckoners.
I just
reminds me a little bit of Brandon Sanderson's The Reckoners because there's an event and a whole bunch of people just randomly get superpowers, and then he kind of explores. Okay, normal guy that got picked on gets superpowers, turns into a really bad guy, and how it affects different normal people getting powers just out of the blue, not like being born with it or having a mutation or something, but actually just one day all of it turns on for you. So sounds very interesting.
I just realized my mic's been muted this whole time. One of the things I wanted to say is actually read Professor Savage Dad's super chat is he really digs how the powers work and all that. He did buy it all, and he is actually working on a review for your comic right now.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Because he really did enjoy it. He's working through it. So guys, it is really good. And I see this little thing here. I think we need to play this.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! Load there.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Trey DeBrew Daniels, and welcome to my Indiegogo launch for Trouble the Rhythm Within. Yes, rejoice, my children. This is a glorious day. This comic has been a labor of love for many, many years, and I'm trying to bring it to as many people as possible. So just to whet your appetite, let me introduce to you Trouble the Rhythm Within. Welcome to Trouble the Rhythm Within. This comic series is an action-adventure musical that dives into the power of music. We begin our story in Washington, D.C., and someone is poisoning the water with a mutagen. Then we meet our hero, Zamir Green, a 17-year-old that has just wrapped up the 11th grade and is really looking forward to summer vacation. Oh, yeah! Unfortunately, he has been exposed to a powerful water-based virus. While performing at a house party, he begins to mutate, and things in his life are changed forever. Oh no! He now gains a different ability based on the genre of music that he listens to. He is thrust into an adventure filled with heroics, heartbreak, and triumph. Will he succeed in saving his city, or is Washington, D.C. doomed? Now that you've got a taste, let me tell you why I need your help. The funding will be going to printing of this graphic novel and to fund more comics in this series. I really would appreciate all of your help and support in this manner, and I got a lot of cool perks. Just check it out below. I can't wait to see how much you guys really love this book. It's been a part of me for some time. I really look forward to it, and I would love to hear what you guys think about it. I'm gonna leave my social media in the little square below where my face is, @DeBrood00 on Twitter, X, and Facebook, and my YouTube channel. Definitely let me know what you thought of my work. From the bottom of my heart, I really thank you all for giving my project a chance, and I will catch you all next time.
There we have it.
God,
I'm excited for this.
So if I'm understanding it right, different genres give them different powers.
You
right?
got it.
All right, so I'm assuming that certain genres would give him negative powers, like polka or Tejano.
So
Polka.
every so
you know, polka's
CJ,
gotta like you shrivel.
Yeah, so CJ, it
Polka's
works
fun.
both with positive and negative effects. So some of the abilities that he gets, they will affect him emotionally negatively. Some of them have physical adverse effects. Sometimes it's about how much weight you are. You know, like there's all these different things that go into how it works. Like for instance, like it's no secret. So for the rock transformation, he gets an increase of strength, adrenaline, but he becomes a hothead and he can't really focus that much. You know, I wanted to give visual cues as well. So I do hand glows. So I think that's really fun. So his hands will glow red when he's using the rock transformation, and other colors symbolize different transformations. So when things are transitioning quickly, when he's fighting somebody or whatever, the visually we can establish what ability is being used. That isn't an adversely massive transformation. There are a couple of them that are massive transformations, which can be easily deciphered. But I'm a colors guy. As you can see, God knows how many do-rags I have. I'm a colors guy. So I thought that would work really well for his transformations and stuff like that. I thought that would work out really
Would
well.
his kryptonite then being getting rickrolled?
Being what?
If he gets rickrolled,
Rickrolled. Rick
Yeah,
Astley.
so there's a couple of mainstay weaknesses. So one is overexhaustion. That's one of his mainstay weaknesses, overexhaustion. Because just like if we listen to music for too long, or if we listen to music too loud, we either have we can hit like some temporary vertigo. We can have all those type of things that happens to our body. In accordance with that, he still has the other whatever negative effects that we have for a particular ability. So it can still sink in either way for enemies to take advantage of it.
So just thinking about this, so like new metal or rap rock, do you get a little bit of both powers and both weaknesses, or I mean like mixed genre type stuff?
So
or have you gone that deep?
So now
I'm just thinking about the cool
No,
things
no,
you can
no.
do with it.
No, Brahma, first of all, I'm glad that your brain is cooking like that, because that's why I started this character first and foremost, is for those type of brain juices. And good grief, I might as well spoil it here. I'm in the midst of writing this next series, and we start diving into that aspect of combining genres. We get into that in the next series. So this one was about establishing how the world works, establishing our characters, a simple story that has a lot of major implications of what is going to happen, and I believe a very satisfying arc, and I think a very nice satisfying conclusion without it feeling like you're holding on to a cliffhanger until the next one comes. Like I believe that the ending is very, very satisfying, but it still leaves you wanting more.
I can say this: you got one backer from the stream.
That's what I'm talking
good.
about. I
Nice.
appreciate that.
Question.
Whoever that is, I'm a happy panda. I'm with it.
Now, does he only get it as the music playing, or is there like a time period after the music stops that he keeps that power, or is it like literally the music stops, his power cuts out, and he has to hear it again, otherwise he's vulnerable type situation?
Excellent question, Double. And what I use is comic book logic for how the music works, because technically, if you look at like real world, if you're listening to music simultaneously, you shouldn't be able to have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, the powers linger even if he turns it off, but at the same time, even while music is playing, he'll be able to conversate with you. So it's a little bit of comic book logic that's involved in there.
Two things. I have a question for you, and then I'll do my other thing. Probably a stupid question, but what happens if he's in the middle of a fight and the genre changes?
Then the ability will change.
Okay. I didn't know if you actually, like, say he's in a serious fight, he has one power that he actually requires, and the next thing you know, it gets to a different genre and he gets his ass fucked.
Yeah, you
He's
jump
now
in
in
the
a-
elevator and the elevator music comes on, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden
Yeah.
he's deep out.
Jeremy, why did you have to say gets his ass fucked?
Listen, my brain went there.
Well, that's where your
You
brain
knew what
lives.
And
He
Brahma
gets
Bull,
fucked up.
And Brahma Bull mentioned something very interesting about like having elevator music and stuff like that. There is a very specific arc within the issues about how he goes to a training montage in order to control his abilities, so that he doesn't just transform while he's on the elevator and the elevator music comes on. Or something like that, or the ice cream truck rides by, and then he transforms. So yeah, so it goes through a lot of tropes from yesteryear. We need the training montage. We need our quirky sidekicks. We need our over the top scientist villain. We have our goons. It's literally just a homage to all the stuff that I grew up with and stuff. So it tackles a lot of that, and I had a lot of fun with it.
Is it based in our time period, right? It's not like
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was all because if you're putting all that stuff in, I didn't know if you were going from like the 80s perspective, and then so it gives you time, like you could leap to this time, and now he's all an adult, and so I was all better check on that.
So it's happening today.
Okay.
As it were, as the story goes, is not taking place in like 1985 or something.
Yeah.
But there's elements of how stories used to work back then. For those of us that are old enough to remember stuff from that time period, of how our stories were pretty A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No crazy insanities, but there was still a whole lot of fun. They were easy to grasp onto, and things that made you expand your imagination. So that's what's like a homage to, even though it's it's a legitimate modern story, not whatever the nonsense is out in the streets today. Modern, a legitimate modern take on what it was like back in the day. That's pretty much essentially how.
So you have not put in a chick, made her gay, and made her lame then?
No, I did not. That I did not. I didn't do any of those things. That I
He probably has a sexy chick in there. Something.
Oh,
something nice to look
there
on.
are beautiful women in this. Make no mistake. I don't have time for. I don't like looking at ugly, and I don't think anybody else does either. So
You don't like looking at Gorlock, just like the rest of us. But real quick, Brahma, is it on the screen yet? God,
He's still whining.
you fucking. Yeah, he's over here whining. Why are you still the fuck here? Shredda is crying. Chad took I don't know what that other word is,
Claridol.
and
Claridol.
Okay, you said it. Claridol, and Slender is chain smoking because you're not here. I think Mad needs you.
Yeah, he is a baby. Well, I gotta quickly finish this checkout on the print version real quick. So, yeah, you'll have your first print backer here in just a moment.
I appreciate
yeah,
that, Brahma.
I gotta go hang out and do yet another channel show thing. So we're gonna watch whatever horrible movie Matt is gonna put us through. So, Dre looks real interesting. I'll talk with comics and the Dix Division guys, see if we might be able to give you a boost during this as well, because
that'd be tremendous.
We tend to bring on creators when they're doing their Kickstarters if we're able to. So very cool though. I like the idea.
I appreciate that, my friend, very much so.
And also, guys, I'll never bring something on here that I'm not willing to back myself. So I am planning on backing this myself. I just don't have the funding right now. So next Friday I will be. Next Friday I will be buying a couple of copies. I'm not lying, because I love Dre. I love what he's doing here, and I love supporting the Iron Age. So,
or people could super chat you and you get sloshed.
Well, there's
Well,
that,
maybe
but
having
also
money.
when it comes, this is a me thing. When it comes to like the super chat funding and stuff like that, I don't like spending it. That's solely for the channel, so I'm very cautious on what I spend it on. So that's a me thing. It is what it is.
He just wants to spend them on liquors and whores. Liquors and
No, like I just recently dropped a lot of money on getting an update to the audio, and I still hate myself for touching my money because I don't like touching that.
You also
because I don't want to fuck
you
anything
touch
up.
yourself, don't you?
Nope. No, I do that when
No.
I'm crying.
Well, I wouldn't
That's
want to.
shame and hate, Jeremy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to touch money I got from a CD truck stop either. So I mean.
No, that money that's the money I'm talking about spending it on this. YouTube money is different. That money my truck stop money I'm spending on Dre's comic.
Well, here's the thing. Jeremy was at a
You got your
Go ahead,
first
go
print backer, but I got to take off. Check out
Brahma
Bourbon and
Bull, I
Boarding
appreciate you, my
tomorrow,
friend.
sometime around Vets Talking. If either before or after Vets Talking, I think we're on before them. So,
And
come say
I also
hi.
have all the links to Brahma Bull stuff down in the description as well. If you guys want to go check him out, he's a wonderful guy. He is a classy guy and he's a fun guy to talk to. So, thank you for coming on, Brahma.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on, and good luck with the campaign. We'll catch
Thank
you
you,
guys
Brahma.
next time.
See you,
Good
brother.
night.
Talk to you later, man.
Later.
So Jeremy's sending us pictures because he was on the road lately, and this is one of the stalls he was in.
Oh my
Here,
god!
really quick. I'm not gonna refresh because StreamYards is acting up.
You can't leave in the middle of the joke I'm making. God damn it!
He's gone to cry. I would too.
Well, speaking of shows, Gary, I'd actually like to have you come on mine while your Kickstarter is going because I'm doing a music podcast, so I want to talk about the music aspect of it.
Absolutely, CJ.
So,
Yeah,
Please
his
let me
first
know
question
when.
will be, what power would he get from Bond themes made in GoldenEye tones?
I am actually curious. Like, I'm a guy that likes several different genres of music. Like, I can go from literally listen to classical to J-pop to hard rock to country. I can just do that. I don't know what it is about me. I can just go about that. So I wonder what, like, that came up to the idea of like switching genres instantly because that's just the kind of guy I am. So I was
Speaking of
curious of how
switching,
that all worked. What?
Could you switch into the thing I posted?
Oh, which one? Because
Video.
I've been clicking on almost all of them. So
Underneath it says this is Jeremy's parrot.
Oh, okay. Give me a moment. I can't even hear it yet. So let me pull this up and then we'll get into another topic. Because I've actually been clicking on all your stuff tonight. And excuse me. Here's a few things I want to play. So this is my parrot.
Yeah.
This is
I can barely hear it.
I hear all I need to hear.
Oh no!
All I see is sucker and sucker.
oh Jesus Christ! That poor parrot sees.
Here, let me try something real quick. I just realized I had my
shit.
You know, once you said he's seen some shit, it just dawned on me that parrots, they usually have to have assistance in learning what they need to talk about. So
I like how Dermy is trying to play like he doesn't know that sound. I don't know.
no, like I legitimately could not hear it. I had to turn up some of my other audio. But Cloud, you also posted this, and I don't know what's going on, but
oh yeah.
First off, is this a girl? or
I've
a
seen
guy?
this thing all over. What the fuck is this?
It's hilarious.
Bring me luck.
That's
Oh.
a dude.
Oh, that's a dude.
No fucking way. No way. Okay, we're gonna try this.
Please, please, please.
Oh my god. Okay, let's try again.
You can't fool AI. It knows you're a dude.
You're a dude, bro.
You have a penis.
Oh, that's the sound Dermy makes at the glory hole when he gets too big.
Oh, jeez.
That
Oh my
that
God.
actually reminds me. So
Of course, see what I told you. I'm not lying about this shit.
no, so God, I keep going back to my
Damn it.
Rachel ZEGLER thing, but
Oh, no.
legitimate, and I see Adam's soul die a little bit every time I say it. One of the stands, like the main stand that I ended up getting into a beef with, who posted death threats about me, actually, on Twitter. They blocked me because I guess I trolled them too hard, even though I only trolled them a little bit. Then unblocked me because their profile pic made them look like a dude. They solely unblocked me to scream at me, saying that they are a she, they, and then blocked me again. When I was watching this, that's all I was thinking is, oh, it's that Twitter stand that I got into a beef with. Okay. And then, okay, before we go into another thing, because obviously I just made it gay, talk about my queen, Rachel. Love you, Rachel. It's time to make it a little straight, because I saw this. No, you're going to like this. I saw this. Oh, wait, I don't have audio. Here we go. I'll get you guys some straight love.
Thank you.
I've heard all the lines. I've cried oh so many
You're
times.
gonna get hit for the music, man.
Oh, I just realized you're right.
We've done the tape thing before. We've done the tape
I know, but I love the tape thing. That's why I'm playing it again. The tape thing is wonderful, and we love it. Wait a minute. I love all
That's
this.
a lot of electrical tape.
That must hurt pulling that off your thing. Like
I don't. You know what? I don't care. I'm happy with these fashion shows.
You know, I'm going to do you one a little better. At least for me, it was better because I like the personal aspect of this one.
I don't. You can do that. I love the tape girls.
I like the personal aspect of this one because, you know, it would make you think, what would you say if you had
bookmarking?
Share my screen.
I'm sorry. I was trying to bookmark this.
Learn
Well, you
YouTube.
can bookmark it. You're gonna.
I mean,
Oh, hello.
6 seconds. What would you say if you had 6 seconds? I mean, I said, yeah, I would ask her flat out. So you like Star Wars? Put my nerd card right on the table. Maybe I'm the right answer.
Classic. Said, let's do some math. Add one bed, subtract your clothes, and divide your legs, and we'll multiply.
Oh,
I'll do something better. I'll just go like.
No, you have to say something, Dermy.
Okay.
I got one. For
May
you.
I have permission to go?
What would you say, Cloud?
I got this one for you.
All right, well, Cloud would just ask her if you shaved your back.
Yeah. How hairy are you?
That's fair.
That is very fair. Let's be real. The first question that we're all asking is, do you have a penis?
No, she doesn't. I've seen her pictures.
Oh, she has pictures. Please send. Please.
Use Google, you.
I don't know who this person is, so send me this.
It says her name right there, you idiot.
I can't see it.
You guys obviously don't know how to talk to chicks. Haven't you read any of those books? I'd go in there and say, do you have a pretty friend?
Oh, we're gonna tag her.
Oh. Mercedes? No, you need to scroll in. Blanche. Whatever. I got her. Mercedes Blanche, I guess.
And she does get naked.
It's spell.
She's quite nice. She's quite nice.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, there's no penis there. That's all woman. That's all woman.
Hello.
That's all I need to hear.
And now you just hear
that's
from
all I
Dermy.
needed to hear. By the way, I did see her in chat.
Let's go back to the parrot because that's what Dermy's thinking.
Yeah, we're gonna start with parrot noises again.
No, real quick. How you doing, Sherry? It's good to see you, darling.
Hey, Sherry.
I know. We're all degenerate, dirty bastards here that deserve death.
Bring up the other thing I just posted.
Oh
shit.
Before that, you all know my my eternal love for Robin. Right?
Oh
no,
like
we're not
Batman
pulling
Robin?
that up, Cloud.
What?
Robin,
Batman
Robin from One Piece. Robin.
Oh, okay.
Didn't clarify, you idiot.
I am 100% for this outfit.
Like when she's not in her cosplay, she's a good-looking girl. I mean, she's good-looking in cosplay, but she's good-looking just in her like normal clothes.
Bangs Robin was never my thing. I like post time skip Robin.
There's an outfit that Bangs Robin has during the You're on it right now. Gecko Moria.
Thriller
Thriller bark. That thriller bark dress. There's something about it that just makes me go. Grrr. I will do all sorts of dirty things to you. And then I recently watched the Zed movie because I'm coming up with how much they have on Hulu. That I have to go to the website.
The Z one, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually watched that because that's the only One Piece movie I ever watched because they said it was lore because Oda Sensei said it was lore and it tied into an arc, so that's the only reason I ever watched it.
Well, I think there's also a second one that is there's two of them that are technically lore.
Red is supposed to be lore. I haven't watched that yet.
And they have a whole similar to like One Piece Z. They have a whole storyline within the actual anime about it, so it's two that you can watch. But
it's
she has
Shanks.
Yeah, she has that outfit throughout in Z that's like, you know what? I'm fine with this. You don't normally dress this slutty, but I'm perfectly happy with this. And then I ignore how old she truly is.
Dude, she's only 28.
No, she would be older.
No.
Because they DH her down to 18, but she ages by 12 years.
What?
So if you do the math,
what are you talking about? No.
They specifically say in Z that she got DH to 18.
Who?
The lady that DHs in the Z movie.
I was talking about Robin. Who are you talking about?
That's who I'm talking about. So during the Z movie, they say that she's battling that. So Zed has those two subordinates.
After the time skip, Robin is canonically after the time skip. She's only 28, 30. She's only 30 years old after.
She would be about 30 years old during this time.
She's 30 years old after the time skip. Robin's only 30. Yeah. She's not like 50 or something.
Listen, she's a little bit old, but I'm still willing to lay that pipe.
Oh my god. I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Listen, Robin is a woman that we all love. We will do anything for.
Hold on, let me look. I'm not into One Piece, so let me.
Okay, let me look up Robin for you.
Now just give it to Nico Robin. You give him the full name, Nico Robin.
That's what my daughter actually cosplayed as for Halloween this year.
Nico. I'm gonna skip right over that.
No, in a more full costume. She wasn't wearing the.
I'm ignoring it. We're just going right on.
Okay, I can see.
Especially after everything I just said, you pull that up. It's like, okay, I feel.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna. Well, I have something that'll destroy everything right now.
Yeah, she's a good-looking anime character.
Yeah, post time skip Robin.
Listen,
all about post time skip Robin.
I'm fine with post. This is the dress she had. It's not a good picture, but this is like a partial of the dress she has. There's something about that lace that was just like, damn.
Jeremy loves leather and lace.
I like lace. I'll admit it. I like a nice lace dress. There's something with a lace. Ooh.
Oh, please bring up my thing.
Which thing? No, I'm not bringing this darkness into the world. I am not bringing this AI evil into the world.
I want to get this out before we finish the YouTube side. I've been sitting on this one all freaking week. And hang on, wait a minute. Let me sure I got the right one. I posted it to myself twice. Hold on a second.
Oh, wait. I also got it. Apparently, I got memes.
All right, go through the memes. I got to make sure I have the right one.
Yeah, let me double check because
there we go.
I got a few. Jesus Christ, Twitter's been blowing up. Oh, wait, she sends them to me. Oh, Lord, you made evil.
What?
She made darkness. Oh, wait, this is an old one. Thank Christ. I hope I pulled that up on the stream before.
You know, Dermy,
are you drunk?
Yes. No. Well,
that's actually true. He is drunk.
But Sherry makes evil. But she made this, and I support this. Her. I wonder if he knows I chloroform him and peg him while he's asleep. Him. I hope she brought more chloroform. We're almost out.
That is a good one.
The first thing that I saw, and you know what? This is an oldie, but it still terrifies the shit out of me.
Oh God!
Oh, holy!
Wow, that's
I didn't deserve that.
No.
Oh,
Listen, she sends me
God,
this
that's
darkness.
cursed.
She sends me this darkness. You guys just have to suffer with it.
All right. You have
Like
to
if
suffer this
Dermy
one.
and Paris Hilton had a baby. Ugh.
Oh God, yeah, that
All
didn't
right.
hurt my
I
stomach
I
at all.
threatened Devil with this one on Monday, but I said no, I'm going to save it for today. Now,
what is this?
These are lessons you have to
should
learn.
Should I take another shot before we do this?
Oh yes. Take it.
Okay.
You might actually laugh at this one. I can't stop laughing at this.
Let me
I may be
let
deranged.
me take my shot.
There's a lesson in this one. I'm gonna let you guys hear. So oh wait, yeah, I shared video. I shared audio. Listen carefully. You'll hear it happen. Lessons to be learned. There's no preamble for this that does it justice. So just let's watch this.
Jesus Christ. Lock your door.
He's holding up for dear life.
That face.
How the hell does he not smell that?
We have let's be fair, guys. We have all at one point
Oh.
made that face.
How did you not say do not go in there?
Woo! I mean, lessons to be learned.
Wow.
If a bathroom door is closed, don't go in there.
Just knock. Always knock.
Jesus.
But there's the narcissism too. The dude's so focused on his stupid pose in the mirror. That is the guy.
So, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a story.
Did someone walk in on you where you're taking a shit, Derby?
No, at work. This happened to me. I legitimately. There's a single bathroom that's people oftentimes forget to lock. I don't fucking know how, because there's no locking mechanism physically. You have to, it's a latch lock, so you actually have to do it. But I remember this was maybe 2 years ago. Really having to go to the bathroom, running to that bathroom, pushing in on the door, and there was my coworker sitting there, and he was not trying to take a shit. He was stopping his note. Yeah, yep, he was taking that monkey at work. And I saw a full view of it, and it is still etched in my brain to this day.
Was this in an open stall?
So it's basically
A lot
like
of strange things go on at the truck stop, Dre. A lot of
so no, I'm being legitimate right now. Like
I know you are, and I'm adding to it.
I know you are, but so this is like a everyday bathroom. They have it at the mill. It's the mill restroom. It's walk in, there's a shower in case you need to ever shower because you're covered in dust, and there's the toilet, dump sink, close the door, and the next thing, close the door, lock it behind you. Every time, I'm shocked nobody does that. And that night, ever since then, I knock on that door. I knock on that door even if it's unlocked because I'm terrified to see that again.
Is this one of those things where it's all like, yeah, my friend, I walked in on a friend of mine masturbating at work, but it was really you, Dermy?
No, I don't masturbate at work anymore.
Anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Notice that descriptor. Anymore.
God.
I haven't masturbated at this job yet.
Yeah, but you've sat around without your pants on.
Well, yeah, in the toilet, in the bathroom.
No, I mean here on stream.
I have. Wait.
What?
You have. You've gotten up and started buckling your pants before. We've seen
that is true. That is very much true. I do unbuckle when I'm streaming usually.
I
don't
because his gun is so
unbuckle.
fat.
Well, actually, because since I've lost weight, I don't do it as much anymore. Before I did it because it actually hurt. Now I don't do it. But
Yeah, like I said, because his gun was so fat.
Yeah.
Wait, Jeremy, what hurt? What's happening?
His gun.
So okay, I was so fucking fat that the belt would actually cut into me. So when I sat down for long periods of time, I would unbuckle.
Okay. So at one point you were the size of a 6-piece with extra biscuits. And now, since you've lost it, your belt no longer cuts into the ham hocks.
That's right.
All right. Got
He
it.
still can't see his penis though.
I can see my penis. It's actually bigger than I thought. Thought I had a millimeter, Peter.
Ah.
No one wants to know this information.
Okay, last thing, because we did talk comics. X-Men is putting out a new comic. It's a
So you don't
4-part
care about
limited
that.
series. I know you don't care about that. I know nobody really cares. Nobody thinks. They're launching it. It's described as a conclusion to Immortal X-Men and Requiem for the X-Men Kraken Age. I don't know, but
Cracker Age?
this is Kraken.
Krakoa. It's Krakoa.
Wait, are you about to pull up the cover for Phoenix? Is that what
Yes,
about
he
to
is.
go, Dermy?
Yes, I am, because my God.
You gotta wonder, do they even understand what they're doing here?
They don't know what they're
Whoever the
doing.
cover artist was for this.
They don't know any. They don't know.
I know. So I'm willing to bet that they were trying to do Jean Grey as being dead, and that blood is supposed to be the Phoenix, and she's dead, and that's what we have. The problem is the angle. That's the ultimate problem
they're
here.
going with.
Like if they flipped it around, it would work. But the way they have this
is bad.
This makes it look like she had a very, very heavy flow.
Basically, her vagina was the elevator from The Shining.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well spoken. This is a nightmare. And this is the thing. I saw this cover, and I couldn't even pull myself to react to it because this is so par the course of modern comics. They are so tone deaf. There's somebody that looked at this and thought it was the coolest thing they'd ever seen in their lives. No one even looked to have the angle of, hey, you know what? This looks like she's bleeding out of her snatch to the point that she's drowning the freaking planet. No. We didn't think about that. God, my brain is shutting down. Why? Who is this for?
Wait. Okay, Professor Savage Dad, find me a tweet right now because he's saying that the artist has stated as much. If so, what the fuck?
If that's true, Savage Dad, which I've got no reason to deny, why?
Okay, no, I figured it out. Okay, it's because while Jean's on her period, the Dark Phoenix is much worse. Like most women.
He doesn't know it, Dre. He doesn't know it.
If that's the angle that they're going for, then I don't understand what their message is. I thought their message was that everything is acceptable and beautiful and whatever the case may be, but at the same time, a woman is OP and she's great and awesome. But then I'm just saying based off of your assumption, Dermy, which it could be true. Heck, if I know, I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to violate my eyes like that.
I don't.
But if that's the case, wouldn't that be counterproductive to their message? I don't get it.
I don't think so. And the only reason I don't think it would actually be counterproductive to the message is simply because of I just had it. Girl that was Daenerys Targaryen in Game of Thrones.
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark's comic, which was Mom or whatever it was, who
Mother
actually
of
had
Madness.
Mother of Madness, who had superpowers based on her period.
And armpit hair that she could swing around like with his Spider-Man.
Yes, they wanted.
Here's my question: who bought that?
I have no fucking idea.
The answer: nobody bought it. No one want. Look, men or women don't want nothing to do with that type of stuff. Are women clamoring to have a superhero that's bleeding out of her snatch with extended hair coming out of her armpit?
Okay. Apparently, that kind of stuff that it's more acceptable when you're a Zoomer to talk about that stuff, and I don't understand why.
Is there sick bastards?
No, I'm actually talking about this from experience. Like
I'm saying
Zoomers
are
are sick bastards. Well, I'm a Zoomer too, but even when I was going through.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, but even when I was going through high school and stuff, that wasn't an okay thing to do. This was just recently that apparently it is okay to talk about your periods and stuff. And they say, well, it's just a bodily function. It's like, I don't talk about my bodily functions like that. Yeah, I might fart. I might make a fart joke here or there, but that's a fart joke. That's not talking about other bodily functions that I do and I don't want to discuss about.
The answer, Dermy, is rules for thee and not for me. If I decide to write a comic about me jizzing all over the place and doing unspeakable evils with my testicular fluids, there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a mob at my door trying to drag me out and do unspeakable evils to me. Like when you have to make a line of demarcation saying, "Oh, this is a natural bodily fluid and women are powerful when they spew out their free." Look, my wife hates it when that time of the month comes. Okay, it's not an exciting and powerful time for a woman. It's not. They do not like it. It is not an empowering moment. So either these people are tone deaf or don't know. That's also true. Winky Wanky, you are absolutely correct. They don't like that. So either they're all idiots and obviously are not talking to real women. When I say real women, I'm not talking about the trannies. I'm talking about actual people that are living actual lives. They do not understand how much it actually on the idea that this is a super thing is something that is going to alienate a lot of ladies. If that was the target demographic, it's insanity. And I keep questioning this, and a lot of other people in the comic sphere is questioning it. Eric July and plenty of others. Who are these books being made for? There is no target audience for this garbage. None. I've known plenty of women in my life, and not one of them ever came to me and said, "Hey, I wish there was a superhero in which blood came out of their snatch." It's not cool. Oh, Caesar. I say as a personal issue, no one wants to recall. Plain and simple. Thank you, Sherry. Plain and simple. I don't think a woman would want that as something that's to be lauded or something. That's not great. But let's go for all bodily fluids. Let's say he's a character that throws up all the time. Screw it. Someone that craps themselves or urinates constantly.
Like Dermy.
You know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing with ourselves? There is no audience for this garbage. Hence why all of them are going down the freaking tank. They just got Jean Grey up there bleeding out of her snatch. I love Jean Grey. I got quite a few books. I'm pointing the wrong way. I got quite a few books over there featuring Jean Grey. I love her. I think she's a great character. What they've done to her over the last decade is an absolute complete waste of my time. And to see that this is where they're still going, despite the fact that the industry is being sodomized and freaking manga is just bending American comics over and giving them the old-fashioned pegging, and you don't wake up to that, just go away already. It's nuts.
Dermy, you're muted again. But also this hasn't been just happening for a while. They've been trying to push this whole women's periods or somehow make them magical or special. Like God, it was like 6 or 7 years ago, you had this girl who went real viral because she'd actually put a bunch of what do you knit with the what's that stuff called?
Needles?
No, the string stuff. Yarn.
Yarn.
She would take yarn and stuff it inside of herself when she was on her period, and then knit with the actual blood covered yarn. And she was acting like it was such an empowering thing for women. We don't do this. You'll never hear guys going, "Ooh, dude, my man fluids make me powerful and shit."
Oh,
no, we don't.
Well, there's some weirdos that do think that, but
I don't want to live on this planet.
Well,
anymore.
those people are freaks too. But yeah, it's just this idea that somehow a woman's period gives her some sort of special powers. No, it's just a bodily function that
it gives her powers to make us run away during that period of time.
Yeah, go to anal sex.
We always accused the girl in college of giving guys their Red Wings, so
I mean, like, the reason why I think periods are disgusting is solely because I don't want to talk about when I'm bleeding out my nose all the time or having issues like that. It's the blood that makes it disgusting. The blood is what becomes filthy and everything like that. We don't need to know about that. We kind of try to avoid that, and we actually do find blood repulsive for a specific reason. Sorry that it happens. It's a bodily function. I get it, and I get it that it sucks. But it is what it is. I don't want to sit over here and talk about when I have my issues. I have issues myself that I keep to myself. I don't want to deal with your guys' time of the month thing. I'll go fishing.
It's confirmed Jeremy has a period.
No, it's
hear about when we talk about how disgusting the men's room is. Oh, geez, I've talked to janitors. Women's rooms are 1,000 times worse.
Yeah,
Billion. No,
Yeah.
CJ. Billion. Billion. I used to do sanitary work for rec centers. Billion times worse. I told this story to my wife years ago. I went into when I first did this job at a rec. I you have a mask and all that stuff in there, and I went and cleaned the men's bathroom. I was like, oh man, this is gross. And in my head, I'm like, I can't wait to get to the women's bathroom. It's gonna be clean. It's gonna be magical. There's gonna be
Gonna have a couch in there.
Yeah. I go in there, and when I say a puff of pure funk hit me in the face, my eyebrows. As you see, I ain't got eyebrows. They haven't grown back since. All right.
It's like
I went in there, filthy. There's tampons everywhere. I saw crabs on the seat. I saw all types of unspeakable horrors. I had to use ammonia, bleach, a rocket launcher. I had to use everything at my disposal to try to clean that place.
You see, now you guys understand why I'm going to the Fin Boys. Now you guys fully understand.
I'm getting flashback to my ex's bathroom.
I found a way to make a gay joke there.
What?
Why the hell did?
Wait, Cloud.
Wait, what? Yeah, you gotta say that again.
I said I'm getting flashbacks to my ex's bathroom.
So your ex was a dirty shit. Well,
Jeremy, this is why you leave him alone, because then he's gonna drop it up like this.
So, Cloud, you've told me so many things that I don't bring up on stream. Why did you make this one public? Why? Jesus fuck, this is on you. Fuck, Cloud, why?
Because you were talking about that.
But Cloud
doesn't mean you bring it up.
Do like Dermy say, I have a friend that this happened to, so that he has some deniability about masturbating at work, but you don't freaking straight up, man.
I mean, to give Cloud some credit and take some of the stuff off of him, like my ex, Jesus fucking Christ, she was a goddamn hoarder as well, and everything was disgusting in her personal home. And I thought, well, maybe it's just her family, maybe it's her family. And then we moved in together, and she didn't know how to fucking clean anything. It's a fucking weird thing. I'm going with the guys. Okay, this is why I'm gay now. It's because they're disgusting.
No, you're gay 'cause you like dick.
Men are cleaner. It's established.
No, we're not.
Cleaner.
We're not cleaner.
Have you seen?
Some of us know how to clean up after ourselves.
Adam, even the cleanest woman you could think of has the area that is just downright disgusting that will make you vomit. Trust me.
Dermy calls it the vagina.
He's so scared.
I'm not scared of a vagina. Okay, I'm bi. I'll take what I can get, but I have a question here.
Dermy's really afraid of an Arby's, so.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. I saw this. Hell no.
So who is the victim here? Who is the victim? I wanted them to kiss.
Go get her this. Kiss her. Get off of me.
Dude.
Off of me.
I thought y'all was about to kiss.
Who's the victim here?
I mean,
she literally committed a crime on video. That's a crime.
Yeah, she punched him in the jaw. He didn't do shit.
That's assault and battery together. She committed both.
I mean, if he did something before the camera started, that's one thing. But just off of what you see, she slugs him, and there would be a bunch of outrage if he would have knocked the bitch out one punch.
I thought that's where this was going. I thought there was going to be a counter swing.
But here's the thing. So definitively, she's in the wrong. Definitively.
Absolutely.
But if I'm Devil brought up what happened beforehand. He said something about another girl. She says, hey, then go after her, but he's not. Then she starts yelling, get off of me, and punches him.
Yeah, that in the court of law, that doesn't justify assault. So
yeah,
if you're going to jail,
he's not.
I mean,
Get
she's
off
saying,
of me.
Get off of me. He's not even touching her.
Yeah. Oh God, that's a shit punch.
Shit punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one lands though. The second one lands on the chin. She got my chin
God.
there.
Yeah, that second one landed clean.
Question,
so
Cloud.
The victim is this poor gentleman. Now,
yeah,
dude, that is a sign. Run.
This is a sign of run,
question.
but serious question, Cloud.
She needs to get her shit knocked out just once, so she finally learns. Don't do that.
But a serious question: would you?
No.
If I didn't see this video, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
you know what? Even with the video,
she's more red flags than a Chinese parade.
Let me guess, Jeremy. You're gonna try and say, "Oh, I can fix her."
Hello, Crease King. I know who you are. I saw you before. How you doing, buddy? And yeah, I still would. Listen. We're not talking about a long-term relationship here.
Dude, she's gonna cut your penis off.
Yeah.
Dog. Yo,
we don't know that. She might just punch me once.
Jeremy, she's above the Tracy Mendoza line on the hot crazy scale. When you go above that line, you don't, no matter how hot she is.
Listen, she's a Latina. She got them big milkers right there. I bet her ass is fine as fuck. I will take
Just
that.
Stick to your goddamn femboys.
She just punched a white colored in the face twice.
That's a good point. But like, listen,
I don't know how to say that.
One of the just follow me here for a moment, okay? One of the reasons I love Robin Hood. One of the reasons I love Robin Hood is because they brought in a character named CoCo, who is a luscious Latina chick.
I am familiar with the titty meat. I'm very familiar with it. Yes.
She's very beautiful. And my biggest complaint about this last episode was she was dancing and they didn't let us see her dance.
Oh,
she was dancing like a trick. She was dancing like, one of those hoe girls out on the projects and stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, you know what? She's attractive. I want to see her shake that stuff. Let me see her. And they had every angle showing her, dropping like it's hot, shaking her ass, doing everything like she needs to do. But we couldn't see it. Fuck you, Director X. You don't know how to make jack fucking shit.
Well, good. You can talk to him on Flashcast tomorrow night. He's going to be on.
There's
Flash confirmed.
You didn't know that, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's so jealous.
No, I'm so happy because that is going to be. I'm going to get my money. I'm super chatting $50, $100, whatever I have to do. I will spend YouTube money on this, even though. I'm stingy with my money. I'm going to say, why the fuck didn't you let us see CoCo's hot moves? Why did you take that away from me?
That's the question you're going to use?
Yes, I am, because it establishes I'm watching the show. Two, CoCo's my favorite character. I love seeing CoCo.
All right. First of all, that's counting that Flash even reads the super chat while he's there.
He will read $20 and ups immediately.
Well, that's great. He might read them. Doesn't mean the dude's going to answer you. What's the point of wasting the money?
Because
Jeremy's retarded.
I'm not saying don't give money to Flash. If you want to donate to Flash, absolutely. But literally, I bet he's just going to say some snarky remark and totally ignore what you said. I'm sure. Because he's not going to answer any criticism.
Let me see if I can find CoCo.
That's if he even stays on. He probably will stay on for 5 minutes, and then the second they push on him even a little bit about his show being absolute shit,
Wait.
I have a question.
Shut up, Jeremy. Well, you can answer this probably better than I can actually, so don't shut up. Who is Flash generally having on these days as his panel?
Oh, these days he has Tom from Midnight's Edge. He'll have Raging Rhino. EVS is probably going to be the most questionable one. There's one other that he has on now regularly. I think Crow. Like, he'll bring these people on. But one of the other things is, so Director X went on with Hypnotic, and the stream when I was over on Soldier Spirit when we were going to talk about Director X and stuff, I was watching that Hypnotic stream with Director X live, and then my internet died. Director X will take the punches. He will get those hard ass questions. He'll deflect. He'll do whatever he needs to do, but he'll sit there and take punches, and then he'll blame everybody else. But I just think
he'll also is fine. He's going to get pushback. I don't think they'll be rude. You know, they know how it works.
Well,
you're civil to people who are willing to come on your show. But the fact is, I think if he starts sitting there calling everyone racist, they'll push back on him and say,
well,
really?
That's exactly what happened on Hypnotics. And real quick, this is CoCo. And she was dropping it like it's hot.
CoCo is, yeah.
She was dropping it like it's hot, and they wouldn't let us see her.
Who cares? Go look at 1,000 other chicks dance on the fucking internet. You act like there's not 60 billion titties out there.
Go look up the actress. Go find out what else she's in. She's
probably done porn. Has an OnlyFans.
That's a
God damn it! God, you're such a simple-minded idiot. Just look her up someplace else.
What the fuck?
I didn't see her in this show. Well, go to fucking Google. Find it. I'm sure if she's shaking her ass there, she's shaking her ass someplace else.
Oh, that's funny.
I am legitimately looking.
She's willing to be on that show. You probably could hire her for fucking $100 a night.
God, that's funny.
Let's be real. It'll probably be a whole lot more than that. But
so that Hypnotic one, that's the one I shared, right? That's the podcast he went on.
Yes.
You got to share the photo though.
He's looking up porn.
No, that I know what you're talking about.
I saw that mask. I'm like, why the fuck is he talking to the Shockmaster?
That was his other show. I'm legitimately trying to find the actress for Guy Gisborne's daughter, and it's pissing me off because she's apparently not important enough to actually get a role. I'm fucking looking this shit up.
And he's obsessed.
Jeremy,
I don't know what it is about this.
Jeremy,
chick.
you don't do it on stream.
Okay,
you do it later when it's okay to take your pants off.
Oh no.
Shut up. Wait.
Adam, where some of those pants are still on currently.
Well, yeah.
Wait. Okay, so I'm not deep in Robin Hood lore. There's actually called Guy of Gisborne and Robin Hood
Gisborne.
lore.
Yes, he's legit.
No, he works for the sheriff. He's his enforcer.
Yeah, and in the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, they made them cousins.
Yeah.
No, because I'm not in. Like when I'm reviewing Robin Hood, I'm not taking it from that angle. I'm not taking it from the lore. I see you groaning there, but they have a character named Guy Gisborne in the show who is a Afro-Latino gangster, and he raps this week, and it is the worst fucking rap I've ever seen.
I hate you,
Jeremy. I gotta ask, why are you watching this show?
Look at me right here. Look at me. This is me not giving a fuck.
I don't really care. I don't care.
None of us care about what you're talking about here. This is horrible.
I don't care. I love Robin. Okay, Dre. The reason why I'm watching the show and the reason
don't bring Dre into this.
He asked the question.
Yeah, I asked. I'm like, why are you watching this garbage? I'm legitimately curious.
Because legitimately, I think it's the funniest comedy ever made.
Okay, so you find the hilarity in how terrible it is.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I can see that. It wouldn't get my viewership nonetheless. I saw that first episode, nearly done unspeakable things to myself for my ceiling fan, and I said, I'm never going to do this thing.
Oh, it has steadily gotten worse. Like, outright, the Hood is not just a criminal syndicate. They are drug runners. They have broken into Big Pharma. They actually have a whole episode about breaking into Big Pharma. Last week, I shit you not, they set it up in episode 1 that Little Prince whatever his name is, was gonna have a party. They finally did his party, and at his fucking party, the Hood gang kidnaps him. They outright kidnap him, and they have a whole joke saying, because they take him to like this abandoned warehouse place. They have a whole joke about it, saying, "Could you find a creepier place?" And it's like, no, because you guys are villains. You're outright criminals.
So let me get this straight: the Robin Hood and the gang are extortionists, assaults, robbers, breaking and entering, trespassers, and doing all types of horrible things. Okay, what is? I know there must be a Prince John like character, which I guess is the businessman.
Yeah.
What wrong has he done in the show?
So far, the only wrong. Now they're saying that he has a big plan for
So he hasn't done
projects.
So he
As
doesn't
of right now, he hasn't really done anything. The only
Being
thing
white.
they have hinted at that he has possibly killed somebody. That is all that.
Never mind. Never mind.
You chased Cloud away,
so our
dude.
heroes are villains, and the actual villain is actually doing things by the book. I'm going to assume.
Yeah, for the most part, every little thing that he has, everything he has done, actually hasn't been that awful. I think the worst thing that he has done is he used his connections with, which is this whole line of everything was just retarded, but he used his connections with big business people to, try to put pressure on the projects to get people to lose their jobs. But that whole storyline is, real quick, I'm going to pose this to you. You're a big businessman. You have tons of money. You rub elbows with all these rich people. You get told, hey, use your power, use your connections to convince other people with big business and stuff in the area to make everybody else, suffer, take away jobs and stuff like that. Who are you targeting there? Like, you're a big businessman. Who are you targeting in this area to get to leverage and everything?
To leverage, I'll have to target the people.
Well, like to convince somebody in the area or people in the area to side with you to maybe help people lose jobs or things like that, or make life a little bit harder there in the projects. Who are you going to target? Like to get on your side?
To get on my side. Okay, so that I'll have to appease the government. I got to pay them off.
How about landlords?
Yeah, sure. I'll appease to them if I have a kind of capital. Sure.
You have that kind of capital. So you're the kind that's who they established. John Prince has that kind of capital. They established that he decides to go after a big pharma company to make this particular area, make it very expensive for them to get drugs.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
But why would he do that unless they did something to...
So the reasoning is that the Hood is a criminal gang, so they're raising prices because it's hard on their business people. But the simple fact that he went to a bit... Yeah, it makes sense. But also the simple fact that he went to the big pharma guy instead of, maybe having landlords jack up rent prices for their businesses and stuff.
Did you say jack off?
I said jack up.
I said jack
up. No, I said
jack
up.
Jeremy, you said enough. You said enough. I've heard enough of this garbage. Yeah,
I hate you so much, Jeremy.
So it's every bit of far left, nonsensical. Black Lives Matter, believe all women. Everybody's a choice, and cut your cocks off, the whole 9 yards.
But remember, the Hood is supposed to be Hood Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Quote from Director X: "They are Hood Power Rangers."
Yeah. I watched the Power Rangers decades ago, and they were the good guys trying to stop monsters and aliens and Rita. They're not doing that. They're robbing and hurting people.
Yeah.
And they're not robbing the rich to feed the poor. They're robbing the rich to feed themselves. So I'm confused on where the moral
they're not even robbing the rich, because remember, in Robin Hood, the actual tale of Robin Hood, the rich is a stand-in for the government. They're robbing the government they're robbing taxes to give back to the people. They're just robbing a
I'm going to save this. Shut up and share my screen. This is a Power Ranger.
Yes, that is a Power Ranger.
I'm inclined to agree with all of that. Kimberly,
God, I had it so bad for her when I was a kid, dude.
In my mind, unspeakable evil.
So bad for Amy Jo Johnson.
You know what? I kind of like the second one.
Shut up,
Hold
Ethan.
on, I gotta.
I like the British
get
one.
something.
Cat. What? Her name was Cat. That's why I remember she was also a pawn of Rita originally that could actually turn into a cat. I love that.
I'm so fucking old that I thought the Power Rangers were just a bad live action Voltron.
Essentially,
That's how
yeah.
fucking old I am.
You're not wrong. I mean,
Not wrong at all.
Yeah.
Although that theme song is a banger, though.
Oh, without
Oh.
question. I had that
Oh,
joint
it
as
is-
my ringtone for about 15 consecutive years.
Have you any heavy metal cover of that song is to die
Well,
for?
why Zardon needed 5 teenagers with attitude, and just sounds kind of suspect to me. I mean,
He
maybe
needed
it's-
teenagers with
is-
attitude.
Is Zardon Joe Biden from the future?
I'm gonna give you
by the
kids
way-
powers. Just don't tell your parents.
I'm gonna sniff them.
Hey, old Flash, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Amy Jo
Wait.
is still. Oh man, she is. Oof. So
she's
bad.
still-
Yeah, I'll give you that. Cat was crumbled by the wall. She was in the that special edition when it came to that was put out on that reunion special that was put out on Netflix. Age has not been kind to her. Has definitely not been kind, but it's about
Was that
time
the
we
second
switch.
Pink Ranger cat.
Yes, that was the second Peak Ranger.
Second one.
Damn it!
I got
This
it. I
fucking
got
thing
it.
is so slow. I wanted to show you something, but I wanted to hide my face.
Do you wait? What do you want? You want me to show the meme that you put out?
Well, that, but also this other thing.
Well, I'll show the meme. You figure out that other thing, and then it's about time we hop over to Rumble real quick because I do have a topic for Rumble. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
Because you always, every time you're talking about devil, you say my name, or vice versa.
Okay, it's very easy to understand why I do that. One,
You're a retard.
yes, there's that. But two, you are the only 2 people on the panel that don't show their faces. So it's easy for my retarded brain to go like, hey, Cloud, but I mean devil. Hey, devil, I mean Cloud. Although, to be fair, I do that in like my real life as well. Like my mom even does it. I have actually stood there while my mother has gone through my sister and my brother before actually addressing me because she can't get to our correct name. Like it's just something that we do.
She just doesn't remember your name because you're the hated one.
Took care of that. We're coming back here.
You
Waiting
better
for
bring
him
him
to
back.
add.
Is the only one person who's power on the stream.
He can add himself back. That's what I was waiting for.
No, I was hoping you'd leave me back there because then I didn't have to hear about robbing the fucking hood.
I sent
There
it,
what?
I sent it to you in DM.
Send it to me in DMs. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, let me get it pulled up. Let me get Cloud. Oh, actually, this is. Oh, okay. Let's be real. Yeah. Flash was 110% correct.
Damn, she still looks good.
Amy Jo still looks fucking good compared to Kat. She still looks.
She was in a show, a Canadian show, where their own version of a SWAT team for a few years. I watched that for
Flashpoint.
years. I'm like, that's what it calls. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm gonna-
damn, she looks good. She looks good. My childhood fantasy remains intact.
I'm gonna try to
She
find.
knows what she needs.
Catherine Sutherland is the cat actress. She's not ugly, but age has not been kind.
I don't know
what I'm gonna
about.
say.
I don't know about any of those other ones because I caught it like I was in the age of it, like right at the end of my thing. So I don't
can't
know.
get
this
a decent
chick.
angle, but she has put on some weight.
the first Pink Ranger. Yeah,
Amy Jo Johnson.
I
All
give
right,
her-
guys, hang on. I've got footage of Jeremy from Halloween.
I'd give
She
her my
has put on-
purple-headed Ranger.
She has put on some weight. I'll admit to that. Even though
Jeremy,
oh Lord.
You were Miles Morales for Halloween.
No. Oh no, this is Humpty Dumpty. That I know who this guy is. That's Humpty Dumpty, that fat ass Eggman that was debating Ripa the other day, a few months ago, maybe a year or two ago.
Dermy ate Miles Morales.
I was also gonna say, have you seen Karen Ashley? The second Yellow Ranger.
Pregnant with twins.
Oh no! Like I said, I don't know who.
Good God.
Maybe, because again, I'll actually say this. I did like the reunion special for Power Rangers that's on Netflix.
I didn't watch it.
It was actually it. So the trailers made it look shitty. The acting is crap. 100% crap. There
when
is
was
no
the
good
acting
acting.
ever brilliant on Power Rangers? I mean, come on.
I would say compared to old Power Rangers, it is even worse. Like it is not good acting, but it has a level of heart that they're actually trying to stay true to everything. The worst thing is considering what was Green Ranger's name again? God fucking damn it. I'm always
Jason
off
David
with names.
Frank.
Jason David Frank.
Oh
yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I believe they wanted to put him in the thing, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
And they still they have Green Ranger and White Ranger. There's some disgusting parts about it, but it's like, come on. You really couldn't do anything about it because of what happened.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear? Because I heard that he was in works.
Because they basically stole the idea from him. What was the thing that he's doing? The Legend of the White Dragon.
Well, I heard about that, but I thought they did ask him to do it. But Legend of the White Dragon, which is the story about, I'm gonna butcher the guy's name, but this actually comes from the comics. Dragon, which is the combination of the White Ranger and Green Ranger. That was a fan-made thing that he was actually in works with to help produce, which is different than what Netflix put out. But they did want him to be in the Netflix thing because the Legend of the White Dragon is based off of Lord Dragon or Dragon. I need to look up that guy's name because it is a complicated thing. That is multiverse done right, by the way. Even if multiverses are done, if multiverses can be shit, what they did there in Power Rangers, that was multiverses done right. But okay, it's time to hop over to Rumble. Then after Rumble, I'm going to announce it here. I've already announced it on some other streams. In my Discord tonight, we're going to be watching a movie because Monday I was sick, scrolling through Max, and I found the perfect horror movie that I want to review. It's called Oracle. And let me just say it now, racist ghosts.
I got a dip before you go to Rumble, so.
Yep.
Have a good night, CJP. Let's go around and say our outros. CJP, where can the peoples find you?
You can find me on YouTube at Rumble at Forgotten One Music. I got the Forgotten One cast every Thursday at 7. This next week I've got Sean Cav on. We're going to be talking a little bit of slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass?
I'm trying to get Desiree right back on. She had a dip early a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to try to get her to the next week. So I will not do one on Thursday for the Thanksgiving. I'll do a Tuesday show for that one that week because it's Thursday. I don't want to do anything on fucking YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
That works.
Yes.
I will be doing a Thanksgiving stream because I don't have a life. But Dre!
Spotticle fucker you. YouTube.
Thank you.
So first and foremost, again, thank you, Dermy, for having me on the Ball Bus. It's always great hanging out with you guys. This was a lot of fun. They can find me at TheBrute00 on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on my YouTube channel, Brutal Planet Comics. You can find me there. Check out my channel and all that great stuff. And of course, the next 2 months, I am full on prostituting myself for Trouble the Rhythm Within Indiegogo campaign that you were all kind enough to let me share today. So that was a whole lot of fun. This has been a really, really great experience. And I will be continuing my prostitution tour tomorrow and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, Dre, trust me.
So,
trust me,
yes,
Dre.
really
This is not the first time or last time I'm going to be pimping out your comic.
You may pimp it out as much as you like, my friend. You have my exclusive permission to do so.
Oh, trust me, I'm going to be putting in all my videos.
By all means, go for it.
If you're still hoeing it next week, next Saturday, if you want to be on the pub, we can get you on and you can see if we can work up some business for you.
Gee, Devil, let me think about that. Yeah, let's.
We also need to get Dre on Get Ranked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We could. We got comic book ones coming up. We got a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, you had me at hello, so yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. Hit me up. Let's get it done.
Okay.
We will. Cloud.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
They can find me on Twitter making memes, and also on what was it, Tuesday nights on here for
Late Night Mayhem, which
yeah.
I might be changing the name. I
And
might be
then
changing
also-
it. I'm gonna quickly pose it to you guys. Do you guys think I should change the name to Tuesday Night Mayhem?
You just repeated yourself.
But no, it's Late Night Mayhem now. Do you think I should change it to Tuesday Night Mayhem?
Same
You
difference.
Yeah,
only
if
do it
we're
on
gonna
Tuesday?
because you did
It's
late
only
night
on Tuesdays.
because you called it Late Night Mayhem because you were doing it all through the week on different days all the time. But now that you've got stuck to Tuesday, I'd say Tuesday Night Mayhem's fine.
See, I heard the same thing virtually, so it's 6 of 1, dude. It's 6 of 1.
Yeah, I've been calling it Tuesday Night Mayhem now, but it's Late Night Mayhem still. So part of me thinks just change it to Tuesday Night Mayhem.
Yeah.
And Static's right; it's not as late as it used to be. So because it used to be 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. So, but I think I'll do that. But Adam, the Renaissance Nerd, where can people find you?
Find me. I am Adam Renaissance Nerd. YouTube channel, the same name. Videos, takes, reviews, streams. Tomorrow night, Saturday Night Drive-In, myself and Jed, the Hollywood Scholar, will be talking V for Vendetta. Join us at 6 p.m. Eastern. And apparently, I am now also going to be on Skinemax because I've been called in to help on Gina Carano and Star Wars color commentary. So I will be also on there tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern. And then Sunday, you can find myself and Dre every 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday at the round table. We go over the week's events, some of what you heard here tonight, some other things maybe tied in, different kind of conversation, different kind of take. Then right after that, because most of them aren't here, we can find myself, Devil, Alf, Samuel the Infamous, Ryan, Anna's Gameland, and a couple of Wesleys usually here and there on Star Trek Engage. Well, this week we're a little short. We will be guested with my hetero life mate, Jed the Hollywood Scholar. He's not a Wesley, I don't think, but he's going to be there. And then apparently, no Mondays. On Mondays, 8:45 p.m. Eastern, but we're not going to go super late this week because Tuesday I have to take my car in to get things fixed. And then rest of the week, Natural 20, more gaming, playing Star Trek Infinite. Going to get back to Lords of the Fallen. And that's it. I'm not jumping on the RoboCop train quite yet because I've spent my allotted video game budget until the end of next month at this point. So
I'm thinking of getting Party Animals, but I'm gonna wait till my audio stuff comes in till I get that.
Yeah, you guys can take Party Animals. I am not playing that game. Nope.
It looks fun. It does look fun. My only problem I have is when you guys play it for like Skinemax and stuff. It's Tuesday night, and I can't do that late on Tuesday nights. But I don't know. Oh yeah, what? You guys can't. You guys, after me watching last week's episode for Star Trek Engage. Yeah, I'm never coming on that show. I don't like Star Trek at all. I hate it. I hate it so fucking much.
We know you have bad taste. It's
dude. That is one of the worst things you could say.
I don't know what it is. I can watch Doctor Who. I love the Doctor Who stuff. I can sit down. I can watch Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I can sit down. I can watch Stargate. I can watch all that stuff. But when it comes to Star Trek, I get so fucking bored. I hate it.
Like we're okay with losing a couple, and you're one of those people. We don't need you to like Star Trek.
No, like if I was on Star Trek, I would be shirtless because I wouldn't have a red shirt because red shirts die miserably, I would rush into the death freely and happily. I don't like the show. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that I don't want to deal with. I get bored. I want to run away. I want to deal with anything else. I watched Pluto over the weekend, okay? Pluto is a brand new anime. It's out on Netflix. It's set in the Astro Boy universe, deals with hard themes of emotions and stuff like that. I had more fun watching that on some of the very long, slow moving episodes than I did watching that episode of Star Trek. Any episode of Star Trek. I'm not a Star Trek fan. I had more fun watching an android converse with a human about music and about how it makes you feel and stuff like that.
Great.
Devil, there's no hope for him.
No, there's not. Like,
there's no hope for him.
But no, JB,
I like your argument. I like shit, and so thereby,
honestly, this week's episode, Balance of Terror. You watch Balance of Terror and tell me you can't enjoy good Star Trek. There's something wrong with you.
Send it to me, and I'll probably tell you I can't like it. But I love Doctor Who. I love old Who. I've been able to watch the black and white Doctor Who. I've been able to go through all of them.
Oh, you want a cookie?
I love them. I can deal with Doctor Who. I can't deal with Star Trek. I don't know what it is. There's something about Star Trek that just I want to go run off a cliff.
Then watch more of it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Devil made me do it. Did you do
Devil
your
made
outro
me
yet?
do it. Now like 3 on the Twitters. After you're done over here with Dermy, check out Beelzebub at 12 Pacific over on Beelzebub. And then check out Get Ranked, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And you'll find me a bunch of other places.
Wait, we're not having Get Ranked this Sunday?
Oh my God, he doesn't listen.
No,
you didn't tell me.
I told the DMs. Do you read the DMs?
I literally said it last week.
I wasn't watching last week. I had family shit.
You had family shit. Sorry, that is my fault. Yes, we're not doing this week. We have to do the second half of the game system one next week. So you're actually off next week too, because since Ryan took over for you the first time, I figured he'd just continue it on the second one. But we're completing the second half of the console. And
wait, is it handhelds?
No, it's the second half of the actual consoles. The handhelds are going to be separately.
Okay. Handhelds are consoles as well.
No.
Yes, they are.
No,
they
that's
are.
separate category. Separate category.
They are
handhelds
also
are
consoles.
Handhelds are handhelds. They're not consoles.
I will fight you on this.
I will beat you to a bloody pulp with this.
As the
I will
man
take
who
the
has
handhold and I will use it as a cudgel and beat you till you're dead.
I highly doubt it, considering
you don't even understand what I just said. So shut up.
No, I know what you just said. I'm the guy who probably has more handhelds than you. I still have.
What does that matter? That means nothing. I've probably had more handhelds over my lifetime than you've had. Currently, I have none.
That's very easy, considering you were born at the beginning of time.
Yes, which means I have more experience than you. So shut your
child ass up. No, it just means you have
up.
longer time to be retarded.
Dermy's given a lot of handholds. So many.
Tons of handholds.
Oh my God.
But okay, guys, thank you for checking out Ballbusters. If you're still in the chat, I have been pimping out the Rumble link. Again, if you are a part of the Discord, by the way, the Discord link is in all the descriptions of my videos. After the Rumble segment, which will probably only be 30 minutes or so, I'm going to take a quick pee, and then we're going to be watching Oracle, a wonderful racism at its finest. 3 to 5 minutes in, I forgot the time code. They outright say racial should not go to this area because of the current racial situation in America. This is a 2023 movie, by the way. It just came out and it went under everybody's nose. It is racism at its finest.
I guarantee you won't figure out how to do it.
They have a line. They have a line in the movie about how the main character, who's a black girl,
jerk off to this and get it over with.
The main character, who's a black girl, outright says, I should not be babysitting these little white honkies.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not watching that certain space movie from 1999?
I would rather watch that than this. But I love this movie. I love cringe. So
Wait,
please,
Alfred
guys,
would? Just
ooh.
Google on your own Space Movie 1999.
Well, we can Google it on Rumble.
No.
But on that note, y'all have a wonderful night and thank you for coming by. And where's the Rumble switch? There.